Renegade. Man when afraid man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest one, you know, tabloid. Good evening. Good night. Good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. Worldwide when you get there. Hey, that's where you're hot. That's where you're hot. Yeah, man. Bagwan, you know good? Yelling up, you know, yelling up. Hey, people, before me have nothing to say in that show, you know. But the main thing today we have to highlight it. Oh, Daryl Vaz, I work against the party. Daryl Vaz, this have to be breaking news by itself. Because Daryl Vaz attacking one party, you know, people. Attacking cabinet members, members of the Senate, and members in a blogging fraternity, mouthpiece and them thing there. Attack them. And thought it was PNP attack. Him thinks a PNP attack, you know. Him attacking one party. What you call that, people? It named friendly fire, right? A friendly fire, we call that, right? Vaz dangerous, you know. Vaz dangerous. So these are the things when me tell you, say, you know, when honest, I'm going to draw back for that thing that when honest say, when they go low, we go high. You cannot follow this guy because he may do anything. The same as the real something and him can't go around and don't make him trick on. Yes. Don't make him can't trick nobody. But me are telling you, what me are telling you, 100%. Daryl Vaz, look at them one cabinet colleagues and colleagues in the Senate and attack them with a song to devastate them. The song drop them and it explode like Hiroshima bomb. That little boy and them bomb there. It dangerous, you know. Yeah, man, him dangerous. The man drop a missile on him own governing party. And he proud of it. And in his head, I wonder, let me ask you something. I wonder if him deliberately drop a missile on the party, or is that just a mistake, you know, miscalculation or something? When you think so, it's a miscalculation or something, he make a mistake. Because this couldn't be a mistake. Here, why it couldn't be a mistake? I'm going to ask. That's what I have to ask you. I hear him with it more than one time. So it's a deliberate thing he might do. Where we have the ombudsman for go on, you know, so we have the relevant people, them one I for go on. I for go complain to them. Eh? Yeah, man. No, man, him dangerous going on. If you in a double party, and double can look upon you and the whole one there are alpha, the crew there. And him can look at the party and just drop, him just take a song and flatten the place. Him dangerous. Eh? Or them not call meeting for him. Eh? Or them not call meeting for him. It's bad. Then I see Andrew one is now. I see one of Pernell Charles' daughter. Them carry Andrew one is go a Clarendon. Can they about say my campaign with foolishness, you know? Him have blue that, him have green that when them come out with a bogus poll when nobody now look pan. Them not look pan big mama. Him have them eat that poll where them run out with. Nobody. Remember in a millions of people, voters. You think you could have talked to what we know you bias and you talk to 1,100 according to you. You sit down and fix where you have fixed and say you talk to 1,100 people and it's way people to where you want it. You hear that? Go away, man. Go away. Whenever I'm proud. And by the way, Steve McGregor, we see say the garbage law. Run out to Big Mama again. Sit down on a corner that piece of nastiness. And video the youth. Remember, you know, youth upon them corner. And if they want tear down something, them tear down something. That now have nothing to do with Steve McGregor, sir. Yeah? So you garbage you sit down on the corner, you know, man, some youth go up, you know. And they must tear down something. Yeah, they must say one independent or something. When you look now, him sit on a corner and video the people them with laptop and thing. Me have that video there. And then go and a Big Mama. What Big Mama can do? Big Mama nobody mother. Big Mama nobody mother, so him can't get nobody talk. So when you go to Big Mama, me don't know Big Mama, you think Big Mama can put in an article? Big Mama for paying tax. When nearly 1.3 billion now. You might try a little thing, but it not work. Big Mama nobody run your mother. So nobody not take talk from Big Mama. Let me just remind you. See, if you remind them thing they know. I'm line it up and I look back on the carpet. People are poor and they can't make Daryl Vaz them come chicken again. Nah work. Him not supposed to be no minister boy. No 2 years about that. Let me tell you this. You say any party you see we're aiding and abetting criminality, remember, anybody will sell them vote to them, man, and if charge for treason and nastiness. That will stop. See? That will stop. I want to let me tell you. When you can't go in nobody's mind and change people's mind and do all kind of things. Everybody will say what me and enough people will say what. Remember them have family member and things who are the diaspora who they say, you can't get them both. Yes. Because, you know, we have used this mighty than the sword. Yeah, we have used the media and open the people their mind, knowledge and power. And corrupt it. The government is a corrupted government of Jamaica and we not ramp with them. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, well said. That then our auntie, Marie. Where you say Big Mama at that thing there. Where you say dog damn it? Me not repeat what you say, but where you say dog damn it? Yeah, Auntie Marie. Big Mama thing, the dog eat it. Yeah? Well, why if a dog eat it, you know? The Big Mama thing yourself. Yes. You see me I say? Eh. Me see Auntie Marie say something and about Big Mama and we're gone long time. So one if a dog eat it. Yes. Oh, dog eat it. Auntie Marie. Oh. Yeah. A must, man. Yes, must. We could start for sure because we have enough beating for do right now. And Vaz, them for suspend you because you only do that. A friendly fire that you do to your party. Friendly fire! You gotta play it. You gotta play it. Let me start my show. You're dangerous to your party.
We are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb again.
When people like the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. True money and power and fame. We're gonna friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them goats, and buy them.
Yeah, man, we're up, man. We're up. We're up. If you keep it real, we're not saying, just get a Mexico thing. We don't want to play this guy. But this guy, let me tell you something now, Low. If you just go and lay some egg, just go away. He's a parasite. Yeah, man. He's a parasite, man. Them use when them run up with him. He's a parasite. If them, yes, you are one of them. Yeah, you are one of them parasites. If you just go away, man. See? Nobody not see you. And when you have video, the people, they might run go to Big Mama. I don't know. Big Mama, you're ugly. But when Daryl Vaz Att drop Papa, you have to attack phone. And I beg phone because Daryl Vaz Att know what he do. He don't know what he do. You understand? And when I try to trick people with chicken and all kind of thing, not work neither. People from must run on our way. They think they can come by. But let me just start this first before I go to Daryl Vaz. Let me just go to Andrew Onis first because I him at the head cook, you know, and back washer for where I go. Last year, in a burial, no last year, a woman never have no light. Let me show you Andrew pity, you know. I love praise, you know, for things right now do. A woman never have no light. And him go down in a Carindon, down with Privy Council daughter there. When them call down there, so South or Central, South Carindon, right? He go down there. And the woman say, Prime Minister, me nah look no handout. Me nah have no light, so me I beg you if you can help me. Nothing say I beg. If you sell sea thing, the sea creature them. I don't think she'll have any Big Mama say. Sea creature them. Him go back down there the other day, because they try to trick the people. The same woman come back and the man sit down and video her. And them sit down and them edit the video. I'm going to play the video. It's a goddamn disgrace. This is how you pity. You and like you spend a cent and do some cash in our one hand out. And she say her husband, I work a wife. She might have said a sea creature them. I don't think trust me, she should have said her one of them anyway. Yes. See? She said she'll sell her ice tower, conquer something, and she got 3 miles. And people start to that and she have a customer and them say, he might take credit for this. For something and like you invest. Can you remember you're Prime Minister of a country, a bogus Prime Minister. You shouldn't even put up this. You're pity, brother. You're pity. Number one, you're not supposed to sit up on the ballot. That's going to be a PNP Prime Minister and everybody them there run out. Jamaica, you see the media house of Jamaica is a nastiness. Yes. I have to speak truth to power, you know. I remember when I talk, you know. Yeah, me does, yes. Speak truth to power, we don't go around corner. I remember me used to sit on the media, you know. Me used to sit on them TV and on them radio, you know, them paper. You know, just somebody would just have press 2 key. See, do a lot of interviews, do a lot of things with all of them. And you look, you see them. They are there. See? But right now, them lost them teeth. Yes. But we're going to start calling them each of them bristle tooth. I could see what the Prime Minister say, yes, so look on this.
I remember you from Portland Cottage. You are the lady who came up to me and said,
you see it? So Privy Council daughter in the scene, yeah, he's not supposed to be on the ballot box. Privy Council daughter were in the scene. In the scene. Tell him, and then when he look here, you talk to her and then you see the edit. So I'm going to edit for put it for trick Jamaican people. It's a goddamn disgrace. Here when the woman asks him for our time out, me no want no handout. Then what you put her up for? If you just say, you don't buy her thing, no, but them never come and buy it. She said she have to go 3 miles and sell and people see her when I buy her thing and say that. And she said, thanks to you, you have to take her credit and put her up. The way you love cut ribbon and you love the PR. Yeah, it is a goddamn disgrace on Jonas. Watch this, people.
Me a boss.
"Give a boss, right?"
I'm asking for some assistance to continue my business, to school my children because I don't need any handout.
Yep.
You know what she say? And him edit and show her. So remember, you know, him that do this, And then him find back them video footage and I edit it. Make whoever could him edit and put it. Like if do something, you know, give the woman a handout. So I'm going to say her talk, she could have put it up on YouTube herself anyway. And people are buy, because I remember sea creature, people eat sea creature. And every sea creature in Jamaica for eat, you know. Some of them poison, must not eat. You understand? No cannibalism. And every sea creature for eat, huh? Yes. Continue.
That's right after Hurricane Beryl, when you didn't have anywhere to store all the seafood you had.
No electricity.
No electricity, right? And we did a little video for you. You can support Queenie, who talks on this area, by purchasing some of her conch, and she has other seafood as well.
Right. So, when you come do this, and edit yourself, you talk to her this, so, and you find this and edit it. You talk to her, do it, and then you get them and edit like you do something. Oh, you can just purchase some of her conch. She said she have to go 3 miles. And like she did, and people drive go purchase it from her. She have to go town. But yes, still take credit. You know, give her 1 cent, you don't need no. You shouldn't even put up this better. This is all your thin skin, and you love the limelight. Remember, man, they want to do this. Neither Mama P, nor Patterson. This is all everything in each hand pan. Hey, this very serious, you know. This for sure you say in this guy you're gonna work off a PR, you know, do nothing for you know. Nothing. Yeah, here where her husband work and like she suffer. Hear this.
It would be very useful because there's no electricity here. No. They have some of it on the ice.
Frozen
on ice.
So she say I think them frozen. So she keep them in a well them thing them cooler. I not keep them more than a day. She said them frozen. Oh, you know, they're good for you. And at this him take up and put the pan thing, you know. This the pan thing right now. Yeah? Yeah, this.
So if you can help, that would be great.
Yes, sir. Alright, Mr. Holiness. God bless you, sir. My number is 334-8250. Anywhere you're in Kingston, my husband work at Kingston Wharf. I'll get it straight at your doors.
So,
you hear that? Him come back now, yeah? So I beg, what this kind of for? Yeah.
Tell them how everything went.
Oh, the following.
So let me tell you why I put up this. He put it up like she desperate. And I to him talk now, him help her. You know help her, no not all better. Her husband work at Kingston Wharf. She a vendor, but she have her own thing. How it went. So you want she come and say are you boss me now, you give me this. She, all along she selfish. And other creatures from the sea. I just little light go away, you know. And all they need to do is, you know what? Now tell the JPS to work on the light faster. Because I know she alone they need back light, have other people at other shop. With them thing I mean total and the meat you to spoil them need back light too. Not true. Him love too much limelight and PR man. Gotcha.
On Sunday after we did the video in Portland Cottage, I went to 3 miles.
Notice when she talk, he might keep up the video edited to or them edited. The one that disappear.
In Kingston with a couple igloo of conch, and it was just like that. People just keep calling. Conch lady, but we have a constant business going on with all of them from that time till now.
Excellent. So business has improved.
Yeah.
Sir. Good to see you again.
Good to see you and thanks again.
Blessings. So I remember you.
It's good to see you and business has improved. She have light. People know her. They might buy her thing. She a long time she has said that thing. All this make this honest. You look everything for us hype if you stop it. Yeah. See? If you stop it, man. Refresh your thing, man. Because me I see you are right. But you alone I said no, the other people them not right. So you have to refresh your thing, Kenneth. Just refresh it, man. Because look here. Let me tell you, I see myself. Look here. Let me show you something, Kenneth. All right. Look here. Look. See? See me I see myself there. And me just go and panic, boom. See the phone. Look here. It will show up the phone itself. See there? Phone within that phone. Yes. So me not stop. Just refresh your thing. Yeah? With all respect. Yeah, man. All right? Yeah, man. All right. So me could just, yeah, man. Is that cheerful wild horse? This man, can you imagine the man he might look hype, he might look free PR like him careful poor people. She alright. The woman alright, she herself, she say, listen, me nah look no handout. Because I look some people too them frozen, you know. But we just look for buy because I like she not say I want me like bill pay or nothing. No handout. Her husband at work don't have half. Them job they're a nice job. You know? Don't have half for my work. She had do her thing. She don't want to handout. But yes, still this makes something. Remember go to the main guy in the day, yeah. Let me go to him. Come on for me thing one is. Didn't ask him for a school ship. Yeah, me see it. But make him never help her now. Because I say, a kitty I can help her. Yeah? You understand? My sister Kitty I help her. See? Yeah, man. My sister Kitty I help she. You understand? No, my system get attacked. You know, I look at my system straight, so I'm good. When system get attacked, Paul, everybody has said all right same time. And as I said before, see that look. You see by my phone? See that? And you know itch. Yes, you know itch. See? Yeah, man, you know itch. So I can't see it. I just put on my phone and I can't put on the next phone and I see it. So I'm good. I can go to the main thing now. I can reach with Daryl Vaz. If I English, English, of course I English. Well, if you can't understand, well, go get a translator. Good. You have a translator. Yeah, man. Up and banging, Paul. All right. I could go to the main thing today. Decomposing by the phone in car. Yeah. The late Diana. All right. Class just a start. We just turn up the heat. We turn it up a notch now. So we have this guy. Named Daryl Vaz. Him claims I'm a dog without teeth. Yeah, him say him can bite, bark without him say him uncle can bark. Alright, so him this. This is what Daryl Vaz Att tell me. Him a super zero. Z-E-R-O, zero. Because them are super no hero, no super zero. Remember them man in a perform, them set a politician, you know. Them set a politician where them do is hand out $5 grand and a plate of food. Yeah? $5 grand and a plate of food and say them a work. And then Easter come, them get Easter bun. Christmas come, you get the bushing work, and then get a little chicken, and that them call work. And you forget them big expensive job every year. On top of year and them are your boss, now work no more. You understand? Yeah. It can't work no more. So Daryl Vaz, him go a meeting. Yeah. Yeah, man. Evening. And the meeting where him go, this is when? Sunday? Saturday or Sunday, one of them. Him go a meeting, and before him come off, him in that talk about bad man and one bag of foolishness. And before him come off, him a knock off for the PNP. You me tell you, him a go off for the PNP so hard. Well, remember when him talk, him no make sense. Daryl Vaz no make no sense. So go bad mind and him talk something but no make no sense. But him a go off for the PNP so hard and I try that him attack him on a party. When I bless up. The guy I try to attack the PNP party and him attack him own party. Not my word. See me up on the meeting. This is him on the meeting 2 days ago. Watch him on the meeting here. You understand? Watch him on this meeting. Watch out.
From Portland Cottage. You are the lady who...
Where them? Let me try him up on the meeting. Watch Daryl Vaz on the meeting here.
You think me can come off of the stage and you don't run chichi, man? I'm mad, you're mad.
Can you imagine you have a minister, a so-called minister. Yeah? The minister. What kind of minister again? Why him control? Why him control again? Transport and what? Transport and money and utility. Yeah? JPS. So him are the minister. The so-called minister. Yes. And him say him attack the PNP. And the man turn around and attack him own allies. The man attack the amount of them in the cabinet. It looks so bad. Him attack all them own mouthpiece to attack for them was spin. Them spin mama. Big mama himself and the one of them. Him attack him minister. Him attack people in his own Senate. From him side. This is a friendly attack most. And deliberately, he must know better. He must know better. Yes? The guy come out and attack his own party. This is a good film. Eh? This no good film, none at all. Here what I'm doing, you know what? Listen good enough. Listen good. Because nobody at Jamaica no eat that. All baby will just born, you know. As them start move, them know. You understand? Yeah. Hear this. The man devastated one party. Listen here.
You think me can come off of the stage and you don't run chichi, man? I'm mad, you're mad. I'm mad, you're mad.
You're mad.
Labor rights. Whether them in a Portland, St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon, anywhere them there.
The man destroy one party. And I'm heading now, him think of the PNP them in thought, you know, it was him that do it for knock up the PNP. But I know the PNP this. No. And a doctor that and I could Markiji married much decades now just have them family and in there you ever hear the man that talk about no this and that, them man they have morals. Yeah. You understand? Him have morals. Better just spell the thing them right, man. You understand? Yeah, spell the thing them right. Mark. Yeah, man. Zane, yeah, man. Big up yourself and spell the thing right. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Yes. The guy attacking one party. It's a friendly fight, but this earth, the other party knock it out completely. You can't believe this? Him attacking one party and mash you up. You can't have up no. Hold on. Let me see something here. Let me see something here, so. That way, if you stop, man, when you go there, so, me that tell you, me advise you stay far. Look here. I decide, look at him do. Look there. Now you want part of this. Bless you, good. Now you want part of this. Look there. Look here. Another PNP them this. People are PNP this. No, they may not look like the PNP to me. No, man. The man attacking one party. When you have your one party, you can't get up and attack them. You can't do this. This wrong. This wrong. Eh? This wrong. See? The man get up. I report him, you know. Remember, being a politician, so I can't report. Yeah. We don't know the ambush, man. If you're a politician, we get to understand I can't report. But you don't know the ambush, man. Let me tell you, I report him to some cabinet colleagues and people in the Senate and people in the media houses and them think they're a liar. So the first man I report him to, Queenie. you know, past and present cabinet members. See? But if we go over the Senate and report him to DAPA final Tresemme 21, fish headless. I have to report him to them. See? I have to report me not call myself. But I make somebody call and report him up a big mama. You understand? I can make them report him up a big mama. No two way about it. And them have to report him to Charles Davis too. Because big mama should have come out and not swing about this. You know, have no manners. Yes? And then I call other lawyer, I request a lawyer, I report him to him too. When the one then we always have to come to thing them. Champ something. Yes, I want that. We have to report him to that request. And Patrick Daly, put him back on some board. I will still have to report him to Newton Enos. Remember my part of it. But I have to report him to Newton Enos. I will have to report him to the mayor, he must go through this. So we have to report him to Trelawney Mayor. The one down there. So we have to report him to that mayor. Gauger. We have to report him to him. And we have to report him to the sentence mayor too. The one where they get the chop. Yes. When them again around there. We have to report him to them. Yeah, he must go through sentence either. Yeah? We have to report him to all of them. Yes. Make them dry him up. This man is a disgrace. Yeah? Yeah, Bell Favis. Yeah, Bell Nevis. Bell something. We have to report him to him too. You can't believe someone like this. Look for him, if you know better than this, and you attack your one party. Can't even attack the PNP party, you know. He not attack the PNP party. And him mash up the whole party now, you know. Him. With this attack. Or him come back from this. And I first be him do it, you know. Or him come back from it. Eh? Oh, no, but I see what's more. Oh, Daryl Vaz Att come back from this. The man attack and mash up in one party. Eh? Yeah. Him attack and mash up in one party. The man attack him party with big tune. Eh? Yeah. See? Him attack him party. And in an head, in fees, no, people me know that look at. When I pay, just tell me now. Lisa Anna, she married. She alright. And who again? So my Jefferson Golden, him and his wife and your so long and thing. Oh, that's what I'm after. Married to, you know. Kids and family man and everything. And you can just continue name them as so them married and some married people, them and them go. See? Yes. With morals. But him attack them and I realize I'm one party him attack. Big mama should have come out swinging. Yeah? He should have come out swinging. Daryl Vaz Att, goddamn disgrace. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, man. No, but I'm on party, my mash up, you know. Every time, Clive. Every time the man I run out. And him do. Him knows some party, him a destroy. Him knows that the world knows some party, him a destroy. Him know. So when him always come out and him attacking party. But me hear Queenie I tell Bruce Collins him attack the party. But when I tell Daryl Vaz him attack this party. Yeah? You see it? Him own people, him up and you clear upon him. And him a chat tough to you know, you must sick mad. You hear him a play tune and listen.
You think me can come off of the stage and you don't run chichi, man? I'm mad, you're mad. I'm mad, you're mad. Labor rights, whether them in a Portland, St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon, anywhere them there.
But that was massive, was him beat him party left, right, and center. Him beat him party, him beat up, him beat him bad, you know. You saw him bright alone, him alone, female bright. Yeah. You saw him alone bright in a female head. It's a dark there. Because the man attack him party and destroy it. Can you imagine now? Them in the Senate and you hear order. Order. You know them Senate. I can imagine that in the house there. Yeah, man. Oh, same way. Well, him terrible. The man attacking party. Hey, you couldn't make him be no fighter pilot, you know. You can't see that in the wipe out the whole part. Can't that alone wipe out? It wipe out this K2G, and that's supposed to wipe out, you know. Can them have a part of them arm named K2G, right? Yes, them, right? Yes. K2G. Yes. That wipe out, you know, Vaz wipe it out. Vaz wipe out that too. Vaz wipe out that. It's dangerous. So we have to come and we have to show him, say, Vaz, you're too dangerous. You know, Big Mama, me no hear run out and say nothing, you know. Yes. Me no hear them come out and say nothing, you know. Yes. But you should have pushed, Josh Davis, you know, come out and say nothing yet. You should have come out and have pushed this and say, no, Vaz, you're wrong. But now make you come back on the mouthpiece. Yeah? When you say mouthpiece, can you imagine how it hang down? Now I report him to Big Mama them. Them to do something about him. Yes. Them have to do something about him. You don't attack your all right. So when you have a political party and you have your one and another's a candidate, but that him supposed to be a cabinet, supposed to be one of the cabinet member them, a minister. And the minister see it fit for him. And not think for just wipe out the party like this is very dangerous. You don't attack your own party. And in your head, you know, you're supposed to know your own party you attack because you know your party. You think say you attack the PNP, the opposition party. You're not attacking the opposition party. That's the truth. You attack your own party. Not truth every long time. You attack your own party. Not true water. Fish headless, not true. Bug life. Not true. Josh Davis, not true. Big Mama. Queenie, not true. Dapa Fanala, not true. Dangerous. Newton Enos, not true. So Newton Enos come tell lie. Hey, them are do all kind of things. Come tell lie pan Damon Crawford. And when the truth come out, and now him can't move, him stuck. The truth run out pan them and it stuck him. Like him a play stuck him. Newton here must lie to him, you know. Yeah. In speech, him attack him one party. Mama say if him will continue go on and beat them. Me no mind. Me gonna try show him. You have to do fact check and show him some one party. You understand? Him attack him one party and mash them up. Not true when him Gager. Me a Gager, not true. Me a Bell Davis, not true. Him attack him one party and mash it up. Jano. Him sickening. And then wellness come out. Hey, them not easy, you know. Wellness come out too, you know. And wellness depend at bust it down the same way. Wellness come out and I tell say him belly full. I drop him, say I drop word now, you know. I do him kind of slur him want to drop. But him a King Council, right? Honest. Yep. Remember them, they push him in there, you know. Same? Yes. But these are the same guys, so when they go low, we go high, we go to Toko tight, you're not going to see no the ragged table thing. Then own a mash up on yourself, so. Yeah. You understand? So when him run out now, I don't know. You must see mad. Him run out and forgot say I'm one party in this trial. Boy, you do all kind of thing for your car, see, brother. Are you one part of this? Yes. When you chop the 49 and a half, I don't know if much left for time. I don't know. I don't know for you. When you cut the 49 and a half, the 1.5 done, and then you have to go in the rest and start calculate it up. And then we're going to the Senate on the government side. Gone to. Does that make a sense? Eh? Yeah, man. Yes. No, man. Them put him in. No, man. Anthony. Them put him in as, yeah, man. That's what them call it. King Council. When them put in Andrews the other day, and before the Queen there. What Queen Mama call, Mama, yes, I think so, you know. Yeah, when you're Prime Minister, I think them just put it there. And I like, them put it on some, yeah, let me tell you what them put him in as. What that? My learned friend, just text me about this one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, yeah. Them put him there. No, and a Privy Council, them call it, man. Them call it a name, you know. Them not call it Privy Councillor. Remember what let me just tell you the name. Them not call it Privy Councillor. No. Them not say Privy Councillor. Them call it a name, man. Hold on, man. Get it right, man, because yes. See? So it's not councillor. Yeah? Yeah, man. I can't learn it from now, okay. Straight in a thing that may I call. Yes. You see? Yes. So here Andrew run out. Remember this are the same man, so when they go low, we go high and take out tight all kind of things and do all kind of things. See? Here Andrew, yeah, so yeah.
Pot boil ya, me belly full ya, sweet Jamaica.
You're a fucking wicked man. And because of blood clot greed, you sit down there for blood clot 8 years and you full of blood clot cry.
Me pot boil ya, me belly full ya.
Blood clot greed.
Me pot boil ya, me belly full ya, sweet Jamaica.
You're a fucking wicked man. And because of blood clot greed, you sit down there for blood clot 8 years and you full of blood clot cry.
All right, so hear this. Now make me learn it, friend, just say something to you now. Just say it now. Say it for me. Yes.
And the question is when?
Yes. What them swear mean as the prime minister to the king at the Privy Council.
Eh? He became a Privy Councillor.
Yeah.
Now,
Privy.
For him to become a Privy Councillor,
yes,
it would have to, the Governor General would have to have recommended him to the king. The Queen then. But in order for the Governor General to have recommended him,
so,
he would have had to ask the Governor General to have done so.
So what them call him? King Council Queen?
No. King's Council.
Me not a liar. What them call him?
A lot of Jamaican lawyers are talking about their King Council, but they're really not, because a King Council is a lawyer that supposedly won a lot of cases and it's quite good.
Oh, so I have a question of would them just buy out case? The one with them are going to pan down. Yes.
Well, no, him wouldn't be in a King's Council because he's not really very successful. I mean, he's only successful because of his color. But he hasn't won a lot of cases to have become King Council. But a lot of Jamaicans, from the simple fact they become a solicitor, they consider themselves King's Council, and that's not actually the truth.
No, it's not the truth. So most of them will call themselves King Council now. Them are back a master.
Because you don't get King's Counselor so easily. You have to merit it. It is something based on merit, because even Tavares Finson, the young boy, I noticed he's calling himself, but I've never heard him won a case.
Oh yeah, that means no. So him not won a case, but him attacks.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been qualified to be. It has to be a solicitor of long-standing and also very successful.
Yes.
So a lot of them are talking about their King's Council. It's crap. Now, with allness in regards to the Privy Council that he got, the Governor General would have had to recommend it to the King. Now, once the Governor General recommended it to the King, usually by protocol, they would accept it. They wouldn't question it because Jamaica is an independent country and they're able to do anything they want to do. So the King would have thought that it is somebody that really merited that Privy Councilorship. But his Andrew Holness would have had to ask the Governor General to recommend him.
Oh.
He would have had to have asked, you know what I mean? But so the Governor General is quite dodgy. So he would have done anything, but there's not anything of merit based or anything like that.
Oh.
Is Andrew Holness would have had to ask for it.
Oh.
So when he's going on about these Privy Council.
So Andrew Holness now. Can we notice him? Well, him not a Prime Minister, Matthew. But may I ask you something? With Andrew Holness, with the election that come up, do you think him party should have believed him I'm top job long time?
Well, the whole Jamaica Labour Party seems to be compromised and corrupt, in all honesty. So I think there's a lot of lawsuit that needs to be filed against him, really and truly, in regards to the Privy Council. Go to the judicial review.
Yes.
Go to judicial review on the grounds that it's the cases of public importance. Like, for instance, the citizens want to know what is happening, like all those dodgy politicians that they won't release their names and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they should go to judicial review hearing to have their names exposed, and based on whatever comes out of it, they should be able to run.
And Andrew too, with him and the ballot, we not believe him supposed to put the ballot on at all. Yes.
The election that's coming up, you need to have the international moderators to scrutinize it. Because they're going to try all kind of dodginess. Like, for instance, last election, Daryl Vaz Att, his polling station open till 9:30.
That bad, you know.
He should have been arrested.
Him should have been arrested. That couldn't happen in England.
Yeah.
That couldn't happen in England.
No way. Listen, 3/4 of what's going on in Jamaica, these politicians would have lost their seat. They would have been suspended from the party due to embarrassment. So now Jamaica is on a different level with its corruption.
Yeah.
It's a embarrassment, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
What is going on, even with Andrew Holness there, and his racist behavior towards Mark Golden based on his color, that is violated even the Human Rights Act.
But you see, Andrew Holness, but
the Constitution.
But what I say now, my learned sister, Andrew Holness can't treat nobody, because this is what they might try to do with the people they might for vote. They remember, they might invite foreigners to invest in the country, white people. And you have white Jamaican in the country where them from PSOJ, you might friend them. So by you attack Mark Golden, you attack them too, So you understand, Mark Golden married to yes.
Well, wait,
Mark Golden a Jamaican,
That's it. Well, you see, when you look at it, you have 21 families that is running Jamaica. And
yes.
out of that 21, it's only one black person in there. So therefore, the other 20s are white.
Yes.
What he's doing when you look at to say who is actually running Jamaica, it's a PLCAG, and most of them are white people.
Yes. So when I try to do a look at that thing. But you're still, when Siaga run Jamaica, he work with CIA, he's not born in Jamaica as a white man. Caucasian, he's not born.
Let me tell you something. Siaga should never have been a
Prime Minister.
Because
yes.
one of the reasons why in the Constitution, I mean, if you're part of the Commonwealth, you're able to run for Prime Minister basically in any country because you're part of the Commonwealth.
Yes.
You were born in part of the Commonwealth. No, Siaga was an American.
So he shouldn't qualify, no care what him do.
He wouldn't have been qualified, and not only that, Siaga is saying he's getting his citizenship based on his parents. Siaga mother wasn't born in Jamaica.
And neither father. So him lied.
Yeah, exactly. So you wouldn't have been qualified for that.
No.
I think Siaga's mother was born in either Costa Rica or one of those
Panama, yes.
Caribbean island,
and then FIFA. Yes.
Yeah, and then they're coming up with this thing that Siaga is where it come from?
But Syria, no, I'm a Caucasian. He's not a Syrian. Just name that minister said, sis. Listen name people. Edward Siaga. You ever hear anybody named Edward Siaga in a Middle East?
Edward George. No,
Edward and George. George no Christian name.
No, yes.
King George and all. Somebody named Edward George. I don't believe in that what they say. Same about a Syrian where?
No.
He was not Syrian, not Caucasian. Yes.
His heritage need to be because probably
the look on the Siaga too,
stuff like that was CIA from day one because
yes.
How them come up with this Syrian thing? Is Siaga is not a Syrian name?
No.
Not at all. So you'd have to wonder why would they lie?
Neither Edward, neither George, neither Philip.
Neither Edward or George.
Edward, appear king name in Edward, George, and Philip. And by the way, Charles, if you check him have all these names, so he could have take any one of them and use it for king name. Charles.
Yeah.
If you check him name, Philip him name, George, them give them all the name. So you can't choose one for be King George. If him never have a name King Charles. You never know, right?
Those are not Syrian names.
No.
So why the lie? Why the lie? You know what I mean? But so when them used about Edward Siaga, that little dirty piece of crap.
Yes.
When they about to Siaga and even right now, if you go to Timberley Gardens, Jamaica, kill your face Edward Siaga and him done rotten long time. So when they're gonna talk about Siaga, Mackenzie, Babsy Grange, all of them was Siaga puppet.
All of them. Dead man Mackenzie says Siaga beat him. Me have that, you know. And him not afraid to talk. Siaga beat him for me, my boy.
Him should be ashamed of it, but
he should get charged, Siaga.
The reason why he's not gonna be ashamed of it is because with his like third grade education, Siaga put him in politics. So he owes him as a matter of
but
fact.
tell me something, my learned sister. So I'm black, dead man Mackenzie, black like Blacky Tutus, and Siaga white like snow. And you have that coming like a slave man. You have to about Marky, that coming like slave master beat slave.
Of course.
And him not see nothing wrong with that, you know.
But one thing I must say, you know, as a black person, I don't really.
We not do race.
Because of his color.
No, we know that. We know that. But me I say, oh, them to Mark Golin. Mark Golin not put him on for nobody. Mark Golin no live so. And then him now come out saying proud of that to get beaten. And them not see that as a racist thing. But everything, understand? Yes.
Because them come in like house slaves.
Yes.
Back in the days when you had the slave in the house, they thought they were better than the slaves in the field. So they probably have a slavery mentality. But when you see them resort to these kind of, you know, bad talking against Mark Golin, it's because they know they're losing, so they have to get personal.
They might try to come up with something we not agree with, because Michael Manley was the greatest prime minister. You can't go around it. We are man the heights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, them have to try and degrade him, but them can't stop him because Marky G has integrity.
That's it.
And that is something none of the people in the JLP can ever say, you know what I mean? None of them have no integrity whatsoever, you know what I mean? They're all a bunch of criminals.
You see that?
That needs to go to prison.
They can show them something now. Since they can them sit down and watch me now, you know. And when them hear me learn it friend from UK talking to me, And then me learned friend, and next me learned friend from UK talk to me too. And then me have learned friend from Jamaica and all over the place that for sure you everybody knows that them are criminal. And them not afraid to talk because we have freedom of speech. Yes.
Yeah. You see, in the UK, them not stopping you from talking. I mean, you do have limited democracy, which is necessary. But when it comes to things like that, you're allowed to talk, you're allowed to demonstrate, you're allowed to do everything because that is the only way a citizen can express themselves. You know what I mean? So them now will kill you like how down in Jamaica and kill out people because they come out and voice their opinion. Andrew Holness is a dictator.
We know that.
Not only is when you become like people like Andrew, he's a control freak. He hasn't got control of his own life. You know what I mean? So he have to try to control others to make him feel good.
But with a 21% though, with a 20, him not even a real prime minister. With a 21%, do you think?
Andrew is an old slave.
Yes.
Andrew is an old slave, and he's a Friday never succumb to individual that never know him without even able to be where he's at today. You know what I mean? So he hasn't gotten used to the fact that, you know, God gave him the privilege to be there and what he has done with it.
With the 28 bank book with it, sis. Sis, I see 28 bank book with it. And I see 400 million, and we don't know where it come from. Plus other things.
Believe you me, there's more than 28 bank accounts because if 28 bank account can be established, there is more that hasn't been established.
But you're right again.
You know what I mean? So you have some in a cryptocurrency and all of them things, but God don't sleep when, and you know what I mean, all of it will come out. You know what I mean? I just hope that when Marky G does go in, Marky G has to employ international solicitors that deals with fraud on a wide basis. Have other communities involved in the national organizations, about criminal organization involved, and put them all in prison. From Nigel Clark, come all the way down, all of them need to go to prison. Nigel Clark don't get away. Nigel Clark is an embarrassment to the IMF, and it shows up the IMF to employ somebody like him. True.
Wait, let me ask you something, sister.
Sri Lanka, where Nigel Clark's life is from.
You're right, 100%.
Some of the money there.
Yes, you're right, 100%. Because they have paper there, so too, you know. You might have paper in Jamaica, that means they have paper for Sri Lanka too. So you're right, you have to look on these things, yes.
One of the things that a lot of Jamaican citizens don't know, all of these Chinese and Indians that Andrew is bringing in, I want Jamaican citizens know that Andrew can give them citizenship where they're able to vote in the election.
Them have to watch this, you know.
Yes, he's able to do that. And that needs to be watched. I think you need somebody uptown where the polling station is to see who comes out and vote in that because you want to see who is voting from uptown.
Yes, you're right again.
Be monitored as well, but all these Chinese, 78,000 Chinese in Jamaica.
And more than that now.
He's giving a lot of them citizenship.
Yes.
And that is something that needs to be normalized when Mark G go in. You have to put up some proper citizenship rules. And don't come in like Jamaica is a free for all of these people coming in. And I mean, when you look at it the other day, Asians, you keep on sending back the Asians for them to be persecuted. But when it comes to the Chinese and the Indians, he's not even looking, but yes, he's sending back black people to be persecuted in that country.
Oh God, man.
So the man is just wicked.
And it's hard, you know. Remember, you know, with the closest point is 100 miles across the water, and remember it's very deep. And them coming out the boat, none of them get mashed up, eaten by shark. So the one them reach our shore, oh God, even the commerce. Remember our people them run through bad and everything. Nobody not deal with them, so.
They would have been qualified for refugee status.
Yes.
Because there is a civil war going on. So to send back somebody to be persecuted, and not only that, Jamaica is signatory to giving these people asylum. You know what I mean? What is going to happen, and what a lot of Jamaicans don't know, these racist and prejudiced remarks that Andrew Holness and his cabinet is doing it is going to have a wider impact on Jamaicans who are living abroad.
Yes.
Because once these government know that white people are being discriminated against in Jamaica, it's not going to be impossible for them to send home Jamaicans.
Yes.
So Jamaicans who are jumping up that Mark Golden is white and all of that, they need to check themselves. Because even a lot of them that have citizenship in America right now, if you look at the American legislation in regards to that, a lot of them have citizenship. They are coming to Jamaica. They are becoming politicians and stuff. What they don't know is that American can withdraw those citizenships from them.
Yes.
Because it shows that they did not have intentions of actually living in America and you know, trying to do well in America. So right now they don't know that. Presently, that is what Trump, I think they said over 700,000 or something like that people who has acquired citizenship in the past couple of years. Those citizenship applications are being scrutinized right now. And anyone who gets American citizenship and so them coming to Jamaica and staying a long time, not Jamaica alone, you know, country that they came from, and they staying there a long time, they're looking to take back those citizenship.
Because them leave America and gone out, yes.
Yeah, because so they just look like them just use the American visa to get the citizenship and then them okay, then what gets them gone back to them country. So the repercussion from this racist thing that Andrew Holness is going on with Jamaicans soon, that's pretty soon they will stop having Jamaicans coming to their country.
Yes.
And Jamaican people need to recognize this and don't jump on it, because you have to remember that you have human rights laws and the human rights code that discriminatory on basis on your religion, your race, your all of those things. Those things are not acceptable.
Speaking on human rights, sister, you see the human rights group came out. We're going 100 and add murder for 100 days from the police. I nominate the police to one policing. They going to go out, kill the people them, say them a gunman. And we can't tell you this, because you know we come from ghetto set speed. There is no gunman. Remember them sit down and watch this happen from January, February, kill some in March, some in April, and kill me. No gunman, I don't know say them name at and everything, them not gonna stay them yard, number one. And gunman not keep one of them yard. Illegal gun. Them have people that go and do, because if you find one shot in them yard, them get the blame. So them always keep away from do this kind of thing. Much as you go to them bed that you go 4 o'clock in the morning, take them out, then you surround them and then point a gun and then you turn fire. Them the fire, you know, and you kill them. These are murders.
Well, one of the questionable things that needs to be answered with is how come they always have shootout and when the fire is clear, gunman instead of police out there?
That is it.
That is one of the questions that would have been asked.
Yeah.
How come they are so lucky that in all these cases, what Jamaica have a lot of serial killers, police officers on the force.
That's it.
You understand? And which is very dangerous.
Very. A man like person can take you out.
Yes, extrajudicial killing that is going on. It's totally unacceptable.
But sis,
and not only that, you're going to somebody's house without a warrant. Where if you're gonna arrest somebody and you know that you're going there 3 o'clock in the morning, you're supposed to be able to go to court and get a warrant in the afternoon or in the morning. You shouldn't just go up and go into people's house and then you shoot out. But there's a lot of on your station, there's a lot of things that has been shown where they actually execute people.
They might execute them, of course. Like the 3 young men, on Minard Road, and them come and say a shootout. And you see when they might kill the people, then because of them, one of them mother die, you know. Because she came down, I talked to her, she came down for the funeral and she just dropped down.
That's execution.
You know, yes.
And you don't see the government, you don't see the Prime Minister coming out and say it's unacceptable. You don't see Delroy Chuck, which seems like he is corrupt to the core as well. You don't see Charlie coming out. You don't see none of these people are supposed to coming out and speaking against that behavior.
Because
they sanction it. That means these police officers are their hitmen.
Yes, because remember Dr. Crabber, the first one who came out, you know, and say when police see them for the shoot and kill them, don't carry them to hospital. And then owners come and say, well, you go meet Jamaica.
He should have lost his job right then and there.
That may I tell you.
But that's very irresponsible. He should have lost his job right then and there. But if you notice, Andrew Holness cabinet is filled with corrupt people.
Yes.
Because Tufton should have been gone a long time ago.
Yes.
Dr. Crab should have been gone a long
Yes.
time ago. Warmington should have been gone a long time ago.
Yes.
Desmond McKenzie should have been gone a long time ago. Babsy Grange should have been gone a long time ago because all she's not for, she's talking about she's cultural minister. All she's minister for is for artists. Look what is going on in Jamaica. They're saying when they look backside and all of these things, does she think about the graves that the ex-slaves are buried, where they're buried, to know that they need an archaeologist to go over there and look at the earth before them give these people to come and scrape off the whole of Jamaica's earth?
That's
and she's
it.
a cultural minister. What happened to the graves of those people? What happened to the graves of people who they have confiscated their land and have the family plot on the land? What happened to those graves?
You know what?
What happened to slaves in any other country? In England now, England has been invaded since with
the Vikings.
11 something went down the Norman conquest.
Yes.
And then where you're going to say you're building anything, you've got to have archaeologists come down to look at the land to see if there's anything on the land that is of historical value. In Jamaica, that don't go on. Jamaica is a virgin land. Because the whites never do what's going on or what the Chinese are doing.
Yes.
Jamaica is a virgin land. You have things that they used to catch and hold the slaves with, those things that they used to put on their feet and things like that. All of those are artifacts that, if they're talking about cultural minister should have been looking through those things and don't just give the land to the Chinese and the Russians for them to do as they want and take out these bodies and discard them like they are, like it doesn't have significance to us. It does.
So we lost a lot of things.
Our ancestors.
So we lost a lot of things that way. When you really think about it, doing now, when you think them come dig out the backside, I think they're not looking for no land and boat, slave and bury. Yes.
What's that backside them looking for? Them looking for gold.
Them look for gold too.
Minerals. They're not looking
Yes,
for
man.
backside.
So,
Backside too much. Cost over £500 or $500 ton a couple of years ago. Don't know how much it is now. What kind of backside? China have more backside. Where them would have one backside from.
So them look for the gold and the silver and the thing them. And we have gold enough. Because the back we have a gold mine up there, you know. Not carrying that.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, Stuart, when Adam Stuart got a mining a license to mine. So what is he mining? Why should he get a license? What is he mining if it's not gold? Adam Stuart has done that. So how come nobody don't know, say, ordinary Jamaicans can't get that? This is a rich man where allegedly father is an old-time ganja distributor. However, they took their money and they, wash it and clean it and something there. But now they're still greedy. It's a fact. How come he has a mining license? What is he mining? He's not backside with mining.
So you see what Andrew does is, him just gather up some friend and give everybody like. But you see, with some other people have some import license. When you take them out, and the member of parliament themselves go on Jones. All that work. And then family. So it's been nepotism and cronyism in Jamaica. Yeah?
Jamaica is told, I'll say 100% Jamaica is corrupt. And one of the reasons why you don't have a lot of PSOG academics, it's an embarrassment that academics are there at the University of the West Indies and nobody is coming out and talking. It's a great embarrassment. That means that they are compromised as well, or probably getting enrichment from the whole corruption as well, why no one is speaking.
And no one come out and yes. No one come out and speak out, right?
Yes, no one is coming out and speaking out to say, well, this is from you have normal man lives, what's her name, law school there. We're supposed to have these so-called law professors where 3/4 of these Jamaicans are, I would say, buying their education, buying their their license from me and things like that. And you're coming out and see all this corruption that's going on, and not only the corruption, the breach of the Constitution, and no one comes out and is saying, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong. That means you're compromised as well.
Speaking of buying these things, go back to the Prime Minister now with him doctorate. That is a doctorate? Where you call him Dr. Andrew Holness?
Well, one thing I would ask Dr. Holness is the thesis that he's done, can he publish it? Because as a doctor, his books, his thesis is supposed to be published because it's supposed to be of the highest value in terms of the research he has done. And a lot of what he's doing, the corruption that he's doing, you would have had to study those to get that degree that he's gotten.
But
corruption, all of these things that fall under the degree that he has studied. So I would have loved to have actually seen his book published. If anybody goes to Northeastern also University and can get Andrew Holness' thesis, try and get it. Because I can guarantee you Andrew Holness never wrote that. Never.
Because we have somebody, but by the way, I'm going to tell him, so the Eagle, because we have somebody who will write something for Andrew. Andrew, I know who, you know. But I feature, you know, you may say nothing yet, you know. Yes, man. Me that try to get it in my hand myself, put my hand on it, and then me that show it, man, boss you. Yes.
What is that, Wayne?
The guy where them say, you know, right, not that pieces though, but they write some of that little thing, but sit and do some things here, Andrew Holness. Yeah, yeah, me I try to get some things here, but try me to get it in my hand, I'll talk about it yet. You know, but me like when me have the thing in my hand, then me just come call and just say, sit off.
Yeah, but you see, sometimes, you know, these people are allowed to have special writers to write, you know, whatever, you know, them seminar things like that. They're allowed to have speech writers as well. Depends on the context of how it's coming out.
That means that I'm doing work, and him would do the work.
Well, it depends. I mean, you do have speech writer. Even the president has some speech writer. Yes. You know what I mean? But if in regards to the work, he's the one who would have had to have done that, otherwise it's plagiarism.
Okay.
But that is why I would really actually like to read this thesis on this crime and gun crime that he's talking about in America.
Oh. But when I have time, because we see my cut ribbon every day, sis. We don't see him leave and go do not studying. You know, and then him and in the pandemic, we then we see why him transfer. So I never say Andrew study. Andrew have no time to study, by the way. In the IC.
Well, to me, that is why I would recognize that university would probably pay them money or things like that. But that is something that needs to be scrutinized as well, because he wouldn't have had the time to have done that work. Just to show you how corrupt he is, he started calling himself doctor from last year, and he only graduated, I think, last month. And until you get your diploma, you should not be calling yourself Dr. Dog or whatever. But from his finishes thing, he's telling you about he's a doctor, he's a damn idiot. He's a damn idiot.
Yes.
And it shows you how frightened he actually is. If he had really done that exam, he would have came out there and know that you cannot call yourself a doctor prior to you graduated. If you get that certificate, you are now a doctor. And it's not even that. All these people have called themselves doctors, another new neighbor thing, because when you look at how many people in America and England, even who has a PhD degree, you don't hear themselves calling themselves doctor.
No. So, but the JP them love to do it though, because Tough Tongue, he call himself doctor. Well, themselves study marketing.
All of them call themselves doctor. The little one will look like she's a little chow dog. What's your name? The little
yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of them calling themselves doctor. They just really and truly lower the level of
doctor. Yes.
Because it's coming like every one of these people in parliament is who hear third grade education, Desmond McKenzie start calling himself doctor.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean? Jamaica is a great embarrassment right now.
Let me ask you something though. Let me ask you something.
You know what I mean?
My learned friend, let me ask you, my learned sister, let me ask you something. Dr. Tufton, him study, what them say him do, kind of, a PhD in some, what them say him do? What him study, business. Business.
Some business thing, yeah.
So you get doctor and that too, where he call himself doctor.
Yeah, he apparently he took up so-called PhD in business, but you can't say he's a field business major, because I remember a couple of years ago in the hospital he wanted to carry 2 reclining chair there to put in the waiting room and talking about that these people can be comfortable, and I don't know how much reclining chair could a hospital waiting room could hold. And it just shows you that he wasn't even thinking, because the middle of the way with reclining chair in a hospital waiting room.
Beachfront in Japan, man.
You remember when
Of course, I have the video somewhere around here. Yeah, I have the video somewhere around here.
In your living room, in a carrying a hospital waiting room, but to make the people them feel comfortable. How many people can sit in a reclining chair? And how many people are going to be comfortable in a hospital waiting room with reclining chair with Jamaica can't even afford? Nonsense. That means they feel that is business major.
So we have a next one named Dr. Andrew Wheatley. What him do? What him study?
I don't know, because 3/4, I don't even really tell you, I don't even really look at these people in a way, because I'm not really impressed, you know what I mean, to be honest with you. So I don't even really look at them. All of them coming like a bunch of bangarang, in all honesty.
Yes.
You
Not
know,
the right except for only running a country, right? This set. Yes.
Not impressive at all. You know what I mean? I can't wait for Marco G Party to come in power and show them how real government supposed to really be run. But all I know that this, and the Jamaican people, I mean, I just hope they value themselves. As Michael Mandy said, get a little dignity about yourself. Don't go on your knees, stand up, and don't let Andrew Oldness and his
minions
them come out and pay them money for 5 to, well, probably they might have gone to 10 or 50,000 because them say them losing, you know what I mean, and just stand up and, you know, just knows that Jamaica has to change.
But you see, if them go 50,000 now, them are going to some real pickle now, because all them that store that the money, because 10 people will be, the 20 people will be at 1 million, you know. So every
But that's in the same way, you know. You have to remember saying, no, they're so desperate that they will actually give it up, because they can always recoup it when they get another 5 years in the team for that they've been doing anyway. So you do have a lot of them that are desperate and would contribute that to give away just to be able to win the election again. Well,
we can't tell them. When my virgin said something, I will look for 55 seats that I mash them up, and then Big Mama now come out with a green that pole where nobody now look for. Nobody not. Let me just tell Big Mama straight up. Nobody now look on your pole. If you go swing on it, brother. Let me just tell you straight up. It might the worst anybody can think of. That a Big Mama. See me talk about sister? Yes.
But Big Mama, when you look at Big Mama, by the way, I'll say can really look at the poor Big Mama. The Big Mama has been compromised. She's a propaganda machine for Andrew.
Yes.
So therefore, you can't take somebody like that is not neutral. You can't take them seriously.
Yes, sir.
So the fools, I tell you, women, I never know since Jamaican people so stupid. I never know since the GLP party could have so much stupid people.
But what me I tell your sister, no, I can't believe it. Yes. Them just fun, but can you imagine? You hit the nail on the head with the hammer. You can't manage so much stupid people that the again tie use 21 million, can say 21 point something million. You go buy some simulator, them simulator and one more than at the time around $200 for one. And him say, boy, bunch stupid, I want me to them keep a ribbon cutting thing, ceremony. And you have some guy, I don't know why them always use them from the armed forces, put over there, so. Yeah, over the part there, the transport. And over there, them attack one bag of bull crap. So this is how make people drive now. Let me tell you this. Me can't drive that. But I drive real vehicles. You know, we have your grandson, them and they become and they will drive that. With ease. That little simulator and make for your trainer.
In my opinion, yeah, They're putting money in all different directions, but they're not putting the money in the schools and the hospital.
Yes, them thief in the money, them chopping the money.
Every time Andrew Oldness talk, Andrew Oldness will tell you about they build this for tourism, you know, new apartment building, but yet still poor people don't have anywhere to live. And not only that, he thinks the best house a poor person can live in is a little board house, where the Jamaican people need to tell them, so we don't want no more board house, we want concrete house. And
they might do something called 1 room and 2 room. But you know me I say to your sister, because film thing feeds if you do a handout to the people, then the government come. Remember the government have not really for handout neither, because them chop most of what them have, right? And like the part program, them look a program, the program, part program, them get 3,000 every month or something. And that take you out of poverty. You ever hear anything like this? $3,000 can take it. $3,000
a month cannot take anybody out of poverty, but that is just how we don't have any respect for the citizens.
That matter about.
When you see through in all reality, the Jamaican people, I mean, I'm not talking the Mandaites, because the Mandaites have sense.
I know that.
The labor supporters, them too, licky, that is their problem.
Yes.
Licky and just love them little old nigga behavior, and them just you know, I mean, you're embarrassed really and truly. You know, them don't really want any upliftment. You know what I mean? When you see them there, them don't mind Andrew Oldness stealing the money, because them so damn thief that it's just a get over mentality.
Yes.
All get over, them jealous, them get over, and then you're there broke, living in substandard housing and all of these things, and they don't mind. I mean, look at Jamaica. Jamaica is looking good, yes, in all honesty. But when you look at it, what has Jamaica owned?
Nothing.
3/4 of these new buildings is foreign owned.
But I'm going to tell you something. When you're going to get to it, no, it mash up, you know. So when I'm uptown and got some little place and North Coast, them won't go show you that. Yeah? And them not show you the real Jamaica. Real Jamaica. So it not look right. Remember, you don't even have road for drive pan, you know.
What if Andrew not have any shame?
No, you don't even have road for drive pan.
Andrew don't have any shame.
Aye, we can show him something now with our in drop down. Yes.
The amount of money with Andrew stealing, yes, that could have, you know, do a good regeneration project for people in his constituency. And let the people then see the standard. You know what I mean? Instead of, when you went talk about the water, and if they have water, then they pipe them for vote for them again and whatever. So it just shows you that he has no respect for Jamaica.
And I'm the respect, man. Say if him patrol, if I vote for him because him patrol. But remember, I'm not patch it for the whole time, you know. And him said no money to do it. So him come down and patch it. Remember, this was how you put in government, you know. You for vote for him.
It hurt my heart, really. It really and truly hurt my heart, because at the end of the day, I really and truly, you know, love Jamaica with all my heart and stuff like that. But it's an embarrassment to see the Jamaica. It can be like Jamaicans abroad has more patriotic feelings for Jamaica than the Jamaicans that are there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, they don't understand the love that we would live outside of the country have for it. And they are there, and them don't mind the Chinese, them come and take over. And another thing, a lot of them full of red eye and bad mind as well. That is what's keeping them down.
Vaz love use that pandemic, you know. Yes. Vaz love use that pandemic, you know.
That coming like a disease. Them bad mind, them is like bad mind is a disease in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I mean, it is so sad. It is so sad, because I mean, if these people actually love the country, they would be repulsed by Andrew Oldness behavior.
True. Them won't even not talk to him, you know. You know what I'm eating. You have to tell him, I'm not for you to come out in a local place and call the news team and say, no, we're demonstrating to go. Time go on.
Well, sometimes you know they're afraid of their lives, but
yes.
For their lives.
No, miss a little group that you know take the big road, right?
Meet him.
Yes. Don't meet him.
Don't go and meet him.
And remember, you have your one phone, you know. All right. So we are family member. We look at here and we look at Garrison. We just come together. Remember when I met the night on the main road, you know, we just come our video and put it up. Andrew, you need to go. You are a crisis.
Don't beat him at all because there is, I mean, you don't have to come out shouting and stuff to show your dissent.
No, you cannot do that, yes.
Why when he's coming by, you just stay inside their door, make him go up on an empty street. Let him get the message. But boy, I'm telling you, I don't know. I really and truly don't know. I'm not supporting the Indians. Them I believe you me, so them not easy either.
Them not easy, man.
Because you know, so the one in America where name what we call Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett both say she must she's a monkey or she must go in a cage or no, she must go to the zoo or whatever. Is an Indian man saying that?
No, but the point, you see them tongue tie up like me, I have no for saying a wrap up, you know.
Yeah, these
yes, and I have no manners. Yes.
And he's bringing them into the country now. No, they don't, I mean, they're just like the Chinese, they're capitalists. Money, and they don't have respect for black people. They'll tell you out straight out.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? Then they might come with their free fake medicine to kill off the people then don't because there's a lot of fake medicine in Jamaica as well.
Fake medicine like that. You know? A matter of fact, how is it that we see the police see attack? We see them raid downtown, go in a Chinese store, find over $300 million worth of fake stuff, and them leave it open. Them say, oh, they must sell a couple genuine brand, but
yeah, but that should have been
that's a criminality. You take it down. Our people, them are rob.
That should have been locked down. That should have been
and people charge and send to prison. And do them time and get deported.
Yeah, that should have been locked down, but put it this way, they should have been locked down and they should have been deported. Because they committed a criminal offense.
Yes.
They should have been deported. But instead, the police then probably get a little bit of payoff. Then because all of those items should have came out of the shop. The shop would have been left empty because 3/4 of the goods that's coming into Jamaica are fake goods.
Them fake, yes.
You know what I mean?
They are fake.
3/4. I mean, there's very little things coming in Jamaica that is genuine.
Yes.
They're fake goods. You know what I mean? Even the cars. If you notice a motor car gets in an accident and they get a little fender bender, and when they get a little fender bender, the whole thing is mashed up. It's because it's substandard.
Well, the people might get hurt though. Yeah, people might get hurt.
Jamaican people need to start suing. Jamaican people have to start suing because, for instance, you get in a car accident like that, you can't sue the company.
But I want to tell you something though. I'll tell you something. We crashed in a Siaga time. Siaga the Prime Minister when my father passed off, right? In 85. And we have a lawyer named Sandra Alcott. She passed off now. Her father, Ernest Alcott, was a lawyer. Her mother was a judge too. Yeah, and them sell out the case. She sell out the case. She literally sell out because it was fire insurance. I think I turned United General, turned Blaze and then United, somewhere United General there. And she make we appear money. And I know we're not before not touch court, you know. I mean, when they lost my life, and my siblings and they lost their life. And my father dead.
Yeah, but you see, that's what I'm saying. Jamaican people need to use the court system, go straight up to the Privy Council.
Yes.
Because if you have a solicitor, that's a solicitor is not acting on your behalf. You make a complaint to the GLC. You understand? Because there's a standard that is put in place that, I mean, if you employ a solicitor, that solicitor is supposed to be working on your behalf and if objectively looking at it, they are not. You complain, but Jamaican people don't complain.
And next thing again, some people know when I'm in an accident and them thing, like, you know, some of them depends on who I report. You have a little brethren in Kentucky. If they go make a report, you know, when the police threaten him and them go kill him. And then just tell lie. You know, they remember them beat him, you know. Him and Japanese wife, you know. And them a pass blood. And them report to everybody and them go and kill him and strike 5, let go those police. The police, when them let go commit crime again after.
Yeah, but them supposed to sue the government. The government supposed to be sued. Jamaican government can be sued and a lot of Jamaicans. That's why they're kissing these politicians' asses because they think that the politicians are so powerful and not realizing that the politicians work for them.
True.
So until Jamaicans get this through them head that them don't have to be telling politicians about yes, bossy, and that bullshit. let boss know, so right now, boss, if you don't work, we're gonna take away your vote. That is when it's gonna turn. But when you're giving them this, putting them on a pedestal, and they know that they don't deserve to be on a pedestal because they are actually working for the citizens.
That's it.
And if you don't perform good, guess what happens? We vote you out.
Yes,
then
yes.
They will start voting. But Jamaican people don't give these people, put them on pedestal too much.
Yes.
That is a slavery mentality. So, slavery mentality as well. You meet a man and them don't have any money, and they meet a man that have money, and the man will have money, even though it could be a blinking demon. You still let them beat them up just because and based on what that person has.
Yes, yes.
Opposed to be based on merit. So instantly that person will say, I'm done because, they might give me this much respect and respect where them don't earn. So Jamaican people has a lot of growing up to do and, need to look into themselves and don't get so easily impressed. Because that is a big problem there. I mean, they need to know their value.
But look here, me say one is I keep the conference, and one is step on them thing and I tell people say, steal light, borrow hide and borrow, no more bridge light, hide and borrow. And people are make nice. That mean them never listen when them go him attack say. The man up there talk, him talk foolishness, and them a make nice because them get plate of food and $5 grand. It bad, ma'am?
Well, let me tell you something. You see, from they took away where a person could go to university when Manley implemented
Education, yes, for Manley, yes.
If that had continued, Jamaica would be the second most advanced education in the Caribbean after Cuba, yes?
Yes.
Now, Siaga saw this, and Siaga knows that the people then get educated. Them keep fool them again. So Siaga withdrew that. So 30 years on now, this is the repercussion of bunch of dunce.
Bunch of dunce. Not dunce, people. Bunch of dunce. Dunce. Me love that. The bunch of dunce. Not bunch of dunce. Dunce.
This is 30
dunce.
Years on.
Yes.
Where before, where a poor person would be able to access education.
Straight up here, yes.
A poor person can access education. Then they drop their family members. The family, okay, I went to uni, so you can go to uni too. After 4 or 5 years, 10 years, no matter how poor they are educated now, and with education, you're able to look at all different sides of a coin.
Yes, yes.
And when you're educated, you're able to question things and not just let somebody tell you, okay, this is it, and you run with it. You're able to form an objective opinion based on what you see. So when you look at it right now, when Siaga took away that education, where poor people can access that, he knew what he was doing.
Yes. So he could have maintained. So sister, when him took away education, he could have maintained a thing like Tivoli. And then place, so him just you can't say him at the underdone, So yes. So him could have just, keep Tivoli and do what he want to do with them people there. And educate the people.
They don't have the sense to really look into things, because as long as somebody tell it to them and it sounds good, then run with it.
And Mike, could have keep the people them a carrying that same way too. And some other, notice that them place of them people they under danmanship where me never understand. You understand? A man can't send for you and beat you and do all kind of things. Me don't understand these things. It's bad.
Well, the mindset of Jamaicans need to change, because I'll tell you the truth, If I should win the lottery tomorrow,
yes,
I would build one of the biggest prisons in Jamaica, build it with modern technology, because you're talking about rehabilitation, right? Build it with modern technology, bathroom facilities. That means a person can go in who needs to be rehabilitated, and who needs to stay there for 99 years, stay there for 99 years, yes? And a lot of people said, that philosophy is wrong, but it's not.
It's not wrong.
Because what is happening in Jamaica, there's a lot of people that are committing a lot of crimes, including the ministers, them, that need to go to prison.
Thank you.
And unless Jamaica is changed the mindset of this the same thing you're talking about, Dan calling your daughter and your daughter
Yes.
have to go on parents camp. You
Yes.
put them in prison.
Yes, man.
You put them in prison. You have to make an example of them.
And that's sinful way. That's sinful, man. That's sinful way. You have a 13-year-old and like how again tie back up 13-year-old, 14, and them at Dana and come carry the data.
Yeah.
And if you are punk, no, your data have to go.
Yeah,
This a crap.
Society.
Yes.
And let the society know say, okay, if that happened, that is where you'll be going, but at the same time, you do need modern facilities to put these people that at least they can be rehabilitated, you know, given a proper chance of being rehabilitated who wants to. But at the same time, you also have to think about their human rights. Because when you put somebody in there, a person just commit a little minor offense, and when you put him against all of these rapists and we're in there for much years and all these hardcore criminals, when this little man going there, have to develop behavior to defend himself because survival for the fittest.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, you have facility where if you want to go learn, of course, if you want to go take up a degree or whatever, facilities there where they can study and where they can come back into society and make a good go at it. But that's not possible under the prison system that it is that is there now. You have wardens that's carrying in drug and other contraband into the prison. And yet, you don't hear no wardens going to prison.
Yeah, that may I tell you so them think back where, sister. Remember, we are critical mandalites and critical thinker.
Yes.
No, you have a prison where somebody static. I may explain this story to the audience. We have a prison where somebody, where the people them in there static. Get sentenced, they go in a prison. You know outside, you know permitted to come outside. But you're in there when you look knife in there, this in there, and then you have to appear. I mean, the Prime Minister, hear him now. Oh, and we're going to put a jammer. And with them have phone, them have everything in there. Them have NSC. You can't blame the prisoner. Them need these things. Them why they for join them.
The people you employ there. Because
then you blame.
The wardens them carry those things. So you don't have to put in jammer. You know, say a wardens been compromised.
You set trap for them.
Put him in prison.
Yes.
Put him in prison because he's violated the trust.
That is
so
it.
Until these kind of things start happening, you know, we can see transparency, you know what I mean, in what is being done if they are caught. You know what I mean? It's not going to change.
Yes. Remember that.
Jamaica have a big change, you know.
Make add on something to what I just said. I said it before, a long time before, but we add it and fresh it up back, right? So when you hear Andrew Onis run out to the matter about prison, new prison, and I say, man, stay in a prison and kill people outside. Listen, the war that them are going at them murder them and feed them shoulder. There is no two way about that. Murder and feed them shoulder. If I never them take money, carry that phone, you couldn't stay in there and call a hit pan a person out there. You're there in some thick wall. So every one of them will get murdered, water them. Make this happen out the road. But you allow the water them. And then you are pick on them. I'm going to read it because this and that. And yesterday allow the water to continue doing this. Killing our people outside. You understand? And them I get paid for do it too. Them get paid. Government are pay them, then them get paid for me as a charity. It's a goddamn disgrace. Yes.
We're going to have no changes in Jamaica.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mark Gold in a boy, I tell you, say Mark Gold, it need a whole crew.
Don't it?
Patriots to think in Jamaica to be working with him. And if there's a Dutch one that come through afterwards, you get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Because you can't be compromised. You know what I mean? You have to just keep it proper. So with all the corruption out there, you know,
phone I get low, like the speaker. Yeah, your phone, yes.
I mean, the Jamaican people are so travelers that if he goes out and employs somebody from a different country, different ethnic background or whatever, next year we're going to hear the Jamaican people then start to talk about, oh, you employ Jamaica. But what they have to understand is Jamaica is so corrupt that if you're looking to clean it up, you can't clean it up with Jamaicans because them compromise. It's like you're gonna go into the same thing you're going through with this government. You have to have outside helpers clearing this of people who actually do believe in the law and want to see better. Because Jamaica can turn around, you know.
But this, Jamaica not bigger. You have some city bigger than Jamaica long time and more people.
Yeah, Jamaica can turn around, but you see the people, they have to be willing for it to turn around and just get off of them free, you know, everything they want for free, you know, them too licky, they have to put Jamaica first, love the country.
Yes.
And if they say they love the country, the next thing is you want the best interest for the country. And that is how Jamaica will start to grow. If those things are not implemented, it's going to be a waste of time.
True.
But you have to come in, you have to arrest some of them member of parliament, put Andrew Wellness. All the governor general need to be scrutinized and said to get arrested.
If you go to prison to man.
Because there's a lot of things that he has the power to do. He has a prerogative power where he can bypass Andrew Wellness, and he's not doing it. Paula Llewellyn, she needs to go to prison as well because the corruption that is going on is under her remit. She should be the one to investigate in this until you have people going to trial as quickly as possible, where you don't have a court case lagging on in the back for 10, 15 years before it where those people, what they should even do, they should ask for judicial review to be released. Yes. If they take so long, they should ask for judicial review because it is in the Constitution that they can ask for that. Or then you're going to have a person on trial for 10, 15 years. And then you're going to say that person is getting a fair trial. Madness, unless all of these things are addressed with, believe you me, nothing will change.
Look, I said something to you with that now. So I see them have real greed. Nothing, them have nothing why them not put this man on trial because other cases go and gone through and people go in prison. But them are try to let him go, like them are beat the clock. Because of him going to prison, you know. So them are keep him out.
Well, you know something? If when the market is going, even if they said there is a statute of limitation for certain things, yes?
Yes.
Even though it might say statute of limitation run off after 10, 5 years or what, Parliament can enact any law they want to do. So even if the Jamaican government said, okay, in the time pass and them can't really try him again, what they can do is to bring in a law to say that, well, by what he's done, even though the statute of limitation is 5 years, 6 years, whatever, I don't know, because of what he has done, he should have expected that he would have been charged and convicted. So make them stay there so legislation can come in, the parliament can make any law they want to make. And they can, just like one time, you couldn't charge a husband for raping his wife. And right now, you can charge a husband for raping his wife if she doesn't give him consent. And even though it was a law before, what the judges who changed that law said, well, when you committed that act, you should have recognized that time might change, and even though you were not convicted, then you are convicted now because people come up to 21st century thinking. So even though a lot of them going under the statute of limitation, all of those things can change. You understand? If Parliament does it, you know, it can change, and I would encourage Marky G to do that. Let them see, because anyhow they get away, right? You have little baby criminals them there waiting because okay, Roy Reid get where Andrew Wellness get with him 28 bank account. So that no, you need to make these people be a way to call it now an example. That's
but we'll read case store. We'll read case store. You know, it's a clear cut. You don't have to wait for nothing. All them do make with us make it run out and then we let him go. Can we go and court with him and go to prison?
Yeah, but that is the DPP, because the DPP can't put it on the book for hearing. So by her not doing it, she's compromised. She is the one
letting him go
and abetting this corruption.
Yes.
But you know something weird. Paul and Llewellyn should not have been the DPP in the first place, you know.
Yes.
Because under the Constitution, it said anybody that was going to be the DPP, they should be at a level as a Supreme Court judge.
She wasn't the judge.
Paula Lewin was not a Supreme Court judge.
No.
So she would have been barred from becoming a DPP.
And that's in the legislation. Sister, hold on, make you repeat it. That's in the legislation, right? So the constitutional. So why she turned a DPP? Can we have a question that's in a parlor?
Well, what they did, right? They kind of elected a body. They went out to pick and said them elect a body. And then when them interview a couple people, she was the one who get it. But at the same time, the Constitution stated that only a person of a Supreme Court judge should be able to get that position. And I guess one of the reasons why they required that was at least a judge of the Supreme Court would have heard a lot of cases, would have known how the law works and stuff like that. So, but Paula Lewin never reached that stage. And if you can go look at the Constitution now, you'd have seen that. So she should have, so she was unpicked.
So she should have not invited. Yes.
Pardon? Yes.
Not invited. Yes.
Yes. Look at the Constitution and look at the role. Look at the role of the DPP, and it actually states that it's a person of the Supreme Court or over supposed to get that. Paula Lewin wasn't a Supreme Court judge. So every case of Paula Lewin actually tried.
Yeah, for look back.
Yes. People them have sense, them could have go back and never, but all of them things are that thrown out. Because she wasn't qualified to do it in the first place. And that is why it was so embarrassing for the Vybz Kartel trial that went to the Privy Council. Because if she was smart and if the same judge, you have to question the judge of the appellate court in Jamaica, if they had sense, that should not have reached the Privy Council. Because you have the human rights, everybody deserves a fair trial, and the man did not get a fair trial. And please don't something, I am not a Vybz Kartel fan, but I am a fan of the law, and I believe that the law should have been followed. And that was an embarrassment that a case like that should have reached the Privy Council, because the appellate court in Jamaica should have did know, say the Privy Council would have been ruling, they did the right ruling. They couldn't have ruled any other way, because he never got a fair trial.
And that's with the court.
Yes, the court should have known that.
So this
because
continue, sis. Continue.
What it is, if you're gonna deal with the law,
yes,
no one is above the law, but everybody deserves to have a fair hearing.
Good.
You cannot entertain biasness. You can't entertain any little kind of skullduggery, because you're dealing with the law, the highest law of the land. Yes? And if this man case, no matter how much money was spent, if this man case was compromised, they should have just stopped the case and started over again, no matter how much money it costs. Because
she should have retried the case. Because we come up to the people. Remember just brief them on something. So you have a guy where after some other, the jury of them, offer them 500,000 because they might do. Right away, she met that guy stay and done the case, then lock up the guy and do foolishness. That alone a breach of everything. You have to start over about the case, dismiss. Yes.
The guy was arrested and convicted.
That make it even worse. But you make him stay and do foolishness. You understand?
Make it worse. So they should not have went to the court in Jamaica, should have ruled that it was an unsafe case because he did not get a fair hearing. And then to show you how the Labour people them wicked. They're trying to act as if Vybz Kartel going to the Privy Council was because he was not guilty. It wasn't the guilty that it was fair hearing. He didn't get a fair hearing. And he deserved one.
Because that case should have told you know. And what she said, me hear her, I said, well, true, you know, we can do this, and you know, we have him when you say him do this and him a breach and the money we him half. So you know, right away it will show you it's a mistrial that you start over back a trial. She should have get, as she forgot prison, you know. Straight 5.
And you know, so she embarrassed herself in front of the Privy Council.
Her tongue big like a whale tongue, man, a blue whale tongue, and it drop out her head. Yes.
Yes. One with her better mentality, you know, going on and have no decorum whatsoever. Listen, you see the worst thing Jamaica can ever do right now until Jamaica is clean up. You do not leave the Privy Council. because there is so many cases that need to be put there under, from Andrew Holness administration. A lot of wrong that he has done. That you don't let it just go on. You need to carry it straight to the Privy Council, because you can't pay a Privy Council judges. These people has integrity. You cannot pay them off.
You can't bribe them. You're in trouble.
Yeah, they take their role too seriously.
Yes.
You understand that we need to keep the Privy Council right now, because a lot of stupid Jamaicans are talking about, oh, well, you have Privy Council and is them around Jamaica. Still, no, Jamaica is a common law jurisdiction, which means that the higher court, rulings from the higher court, courts from the lower court, has to adhere to those rulings. That's what it means by common law jurisdiction, yes? Now, the Caribbean Courts of Justice, they're saying it's closer to go, whatever. To carry a case to the Privy Council, if you can't afford it, there is waivers. But they're not telling people this. There are waivers if you cannot afford it, and the reason why they have those waivers is, if a person cannot afford it, they should not be denied the law. So but you're letting the Jamaican people then think that, okay, they have to go to the UK, it's going to cost so much, it's going to cost. There's waivers, you have waiver fees.
Let me say something to my learned sister. The judge, I mean, in Jamaica, can we have some problem with them, We have some problem with some judges, because especially in the motor, they think the judge them, the one them will deal with motor vehicle and them thing there. Yes. That judge, you talk to them, and one person tell me, say, he went there and the judge asked, do you tell me that the police is lying? And he might say, no, you want me. I said, no, but if the police are lying, you tell her yes. He might say, no, man, you don't want to ask you to go sentence. You're not supposed to be judge, supposed to be balanced. And judge in Jamaica, them against scatter you too much. Yes.
Based on the evidence, he has got to go on the evidence, because you can't, because the police say that mean nobody will go to court. But you see, where as I said, a lot of Jamaicans was to them that lawyer, doctor, and Indian chief, they bought their degrees. A lot of them, if you ever see much of them graduate from Norman Life school, law school, a lot of them don't sit them exam when.
All
right, if you notice how many Jamaicans they say them go to university, see how many of them has graduated from known proper university. If you know, some little obscure university them graduate from.
Yes.
You hardly say that them graduated from, good name universities. There's always some little online thing which part anybody can sit the exam for them or whatever. Jamaican judges, I mean, a lot of them you have to question their expertise, in all honesty, because I read some of them ruling, and it's embarrassing sometimes. I mean, even the way some of the judges conducted themselves in the courtroom.
Yes.
It's oppressive as well, you know what I mean? Because like them just think that them is bad.
That me talk again. Because me I talk to a policeman, I tell you, say, yo, when you're going to the courtroom, you have to have your shirt in your pants. You have to say yes, you and no, you Hannah. You have to. I said, then if a man have something to wear like a sleeveless, when them can't go, no, you're not supposed to go from them.
You can't go anywhere.
So me and boy, this almighty kind of ruling, and why the man forget the people like this.
I can understand that they might say you're going to court, you make as best effort you can, because it is such a serious thing. So you've got to go before I trust. But if me say judges in there, so people come in and ask the people then, how come your ear no comb, how come this? That is not your role of a judge. Your judge is to look at the case and look at the evidence and based on the evidence whether you pronounce that person guilty or not. Jamaica, listen, this is Jamaica. And not only Jamaica, well, I can say Jamaica because I look at other jurisdictions and they don't conduct themselves like that. It come in like everybody that has a little position. From you go through the airport to the little cashier in the shop. So when you go to the passport office, it seems as if because of their position, they have gone, look at me. They lost themselves.
I'm a tough fact, but you're 100% right. Yes.
Never say come say.
They not take you for customer and anything again, If you go, for instance, if you go up at the water place or the the light place and they're supposed to have customer service. Them angry like dog. You have to sit down, wait, them disrespect you. You know?
That is something Mark Golden has got to address when he goes in as well.
Yes.
That these people, when you're in a public position and you're addressing your citizens, you need to show respect.
True.
That should be mandatory, and if you can't do that, you're not fit for this job. You understand? Unless dignity and decency start playing a role in Jamaica, Jamaica is not going to shift from where it is, and it has to start with the government. You're a government agency and somebody come to you. You're representing me. You're supposed to treat that person with dignity.
True.
And that has to be implemented, and it has to be implemented and followed. Because it's too much. Sometimes you see these little people. I've been to the Jamaica passport office and, you know, the behavior. And believe you me, I've got a low span for foolishness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Really and truly, when you just see them coming, from the behavior, you just see them coming, and you know, so them don't slide back. And when the time they take to look after you, you know what I mean, before they, you know, hurry and get this over, they want you to wait and then stand up here and looking at you and not doing their job. A lot of them are incompetent. Get rid of them. Until you start respecting your own citizen, Jamaica is not going to change. And there is a problem with putting tourists and tourism and other foreigners before a citizen. Because that you think an English person or an American person going to put a foreigner before them on?
Nope. Nope.
They're not going to do that.
Oh, in Jamaica, get locked up, man, if you call the tourist system. Sister, the people that know not court and then go up on the beach and get locked up and put off. Lock up. Yes. Literally go to jail. You will get locked up for going in your own water. Don't come mix with them people. Them and God and goddesses. Come off.
That has to change. That has to change. That mindset has to change.
You call to a tourist, you harass the tourist. Lock you up. But yes, still we're in another country, you don't see this. Yes.
You can't say that a tourist come to your country, they're supposed to mingle or don't come.
Thank you.
So if a tourist come to your country and they want free beach for themselves alone, stay in your own country, don't come.
Yeah.
And Jamaica has got to adapt that mentality. Don't come and because we're not gonna treat our citizens like second-class citizens, like because you come into because when you're in your own country, you're nobody.
It's body, man.
Even these white persons come at Jamaica, 3/4 of them don't have anything. Them save up a year to get that holiday.
Me tell them all
when
about
they come out there, when they come out there, they're acting as if them better than the people which part when them there, England and America, they can't conduct themselves that way.
No.
Because who are they? You're no better than me. So Jamaican people need to get a little dignity about themselves and don't think so nobody better than them. Even if them living in the ghetto and them don't have 2 cents to rub together, they've got to understand that not because a man is a billionaire, he's better than me. They've got to start getting that behavior because with that come proudness.
All right.
You know what I mean? And they have to start because that is lost. The pride that Jamaican used to have when I was growing up, the pride. That pride is no longer there.
True.
And not only so the pride is not only there, the morality has fallen to dirt. Because it's coming like there's no more them not moral values again. It's just You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with we speaking patois now. But yet still away from the patois, there's a lot of things, even the men and the women, that need to address themselves to show dignity and pride.
That we're talking about. Sister, look at Andrew Onis now. As a married man, married around 28 years this year, right? Somewhere around the 28 years. And him in a thing stand up and say, I'm the best baby father. Then him say this vice to the ladies. Then you hear him come and say, I'm the girl, them bubble gum. Come on now. The girl, them. You're married man with you know, your son, you know, him not have no respect to the nation. And for the nation. Because remember, you know, if you have the ultimate servant for the people, them, right? Him are the chief servant. Him are the prime minister. people feel look upon him and he might set some example, but when him talk, man, it's unbelievable. That's why so much HIV run through the place right now. Then you have one named Christopher Tough Tongue.
That is the same moral that's God, because before you would never hear a prime minister or a minister come out and say something like that, but it just, you see, when he's saying those things, you know, he's appealing to the little fool Jamaicans and when they have no sense.
Yes.
Because that is the language they understand, where they need to understand the language of Michael Manley.
Yes.
Because when Michael Manley spoke for upliftment. Michael Manley spoke, you know, to get pride, dignity. So when he's speaking to the Jamaicans, he's speaking to the Edward Siaga kind of old nigger them. And he's talking their language and you'll see they jump up. So when you look at it, Andrew Oldest is no good for Jamaica. No good.
And the worst and the lightest thing to, you know, wherever walk the face of the earth.
No good at all.
No
and
good.
It's an embarrassment. But
yes.
I must say, what he has done, he had studied Siaga with, because really and truly, you know, for Siaga to really get the minds of Jamaica, you know, he psychologically analyzed them. Purposely, most of them love Obia. And
yes,
because most of them love Obia, he fooled them with Obia, yeah?
With cap on him, Obia man, yes, true.
Yes, he fooled them with Obia. And,
yes.
And then him go and sit down and then doorstep and the white man come and sit down and then doorstep, them feel good. What Andrew Oldest has done, he had studied these people as well. And he know what to tell them what they want to hear. That is what he has done. Not only has he done that, he has also studied the media. So when he comes out and he say, okay, Jamaica, we're going to address corruption and this like this, the world media is getting that. And the world media is looking from what he has said objectively, thinking he's going to really and truly implement these things. However, him let the world media see that, but him doing the opposite.
Implement 28 bank account. And the man yes. Send them implement themselves.
Yes.
Cash and kind. Okay.
I think what the people need to do is they also need to write to the Foreign and Commonwealth Office that is in Jamaica and let them know, let the person know their displeasure with Andrew Oldest and let it go and be discussed in Parliament. Because contrary to what Radigan said about writing the king, it's nonsense. The king does not get involved with political issues, not even in England. The king, that is part of when they had the revolution. That was part where the revolution, where king used to rule arbitrarily and can't make any rules and get into it. When they started the new parliament, it was said that the king should not get in anything political. Anyone getting that things political, it can be a revolution right now. So he does. So you do not write to the king. You write to the Commonwealth Office. Then the Commonwealth Office will carry that to the Prime Minister. Then when it goes to the Prime Minister, then if anything, they will discuss it in Parliament.
Okay. Parliament. In Parliament. Yeah, Parliament.
In Parliament, yes.
Yes.
If it needs discussion. Then, if it is serious enough, the Prime Minister might have a conversation with the King, but whatever he said is not known. But the thing to do is to write to the Foreign Office in Jamaica, because that woman here, she must know Andrew Oldest is corrupt. Unless she's corrupt herself. She's
corrupted too, man. She's corrupted.
Well, if that's the case, people have to start writing to her, and if she's not active, then boy, if anything, she have to go lose which part she there.
Good.
But the people them not writing to the king is nonsense. Please do not write to the king, because the king is not gonna get into anything that is political.
Andrew, you know, trick the people. Him study social science, you know, political science and that. So him study how they move, when them forward. That's why I'm wearing the shoes there. And most of them can't buy one of them, the Clarks. Put it up back, Andrew.
What the Clark shoes from me, so Andrew
man, he make me all wear my Clarks, because I have Clarks. But this man, you know, when Sir Mandela say, you know, that's why I'm wear simple clothes. When me come and talk, you know, me no put on no 3-piece and 2-piece and to come dress up around here, sir, you know. No, me put on a get on notice me. Me put on a hat and put on a shirt because you have to move simple with the people them.
Yes.
Talk to them, but them understand you.
Necessary.
That you know that I come from Sir Manley, and that's true.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, it's not necessary to. You
What
know,
are this?
just in the parliament now. All of them you see that they're at that sun, you see them in a suit and tie.
Yes.
And all of this, like say it's supposed to be.
I say I go bring back that, you know, because man didn't change that.
Get impressed by that.
Yes.
Fool people.
Yes.
Because when they're
people.
not doing them work and you dress up like blinking drunk person and you put on 3-piece suit and you come in and you go out and it's nonsense.
Of course.
Michael Manley, let me tell you something. If Michael Manley's philosophy was allowed to go on until today, Jamaica would be a beacon of light where, you know, it's
shining over the yes.
Proud.
Yeah.
If he had followed. But he was too jealous to say because with the people them don't really understand, you know. Siaga never really like black people, you know.
No.
That is why if you listen to Siaga's speech, when he refers to black people, when he refers to people,
Present.
gardens,
yes.
he referred to them as those people.
Yes.
Those
present,
people.
yes.
That on its own is derogatory.
Yes.
To speak to people that talk about
those people. We and those.
40 years. And
yes.
40 years them have been there. And all he can refer to them is those people.
That's
it
bad.
shows contempt.
Yes.
It shows contempt.
You hear that? It's a division that shows division and everything. Contempt
yes.
too. Those
yes.
people like we better than them. Those people.
Yes. Yes, those people, yes. And that's how he refers to the people of Tiffany Gardens. And when he went on, they said when we made deal with them, we don't make deal that they stop depending on MPs because we want them to. That means that as far as he is concerned, a Jamaican would not progress. He want to keep them down because he wants to oppress them that they can continue to vote for him. How can Jamaican people so fool if you look on this man as if he is God?
And that Andrew did not try to do stop him. I remember him come talk about the nap. I have to stop him, man. I mean, I'm a wilderness. I have to stop him. I say, him come out. You know, I mean, and I told the people them like them are said. Remember, no Mandates, he can't treat Mandates. I ask him. We Mandates, Andrew will never move one of them a bit. Anything turn to Andrew, I turn court. No Mandates when me know him cannot trick. Him can't.
But wait.
Them look right through it, yes.
When you look at it, yes. You could put a Michael Manley with a Barack Obama.
Yes. Nelson Mandela.
Kennedy.
Yes.
You
Kennedy.
could put
yes.
him with a Nelson Mandela. Even though I don't really agree with Nelson Mandela the big time.
Yes. Yes.
But you could put them with these people. Yes.
Yes.
When Michael Manley speak, you want to listen. Now, what kind of audience you gonna put Andrew Oldness in that anybody that want to hear what I say?
Quebec. Banga, back road.
Andrew Oldness can't hold an audience. When you listen to Barack Obama can hold an audience because what he's saying is so interesting.
Yes.
What Michael Manley is saying is so interesting. What can Andrew Oldness go and say that is interesting that anybody that want to listen to him? Nothing.
Make I tell you something. Make I tell you something. When Andrew go up there so the other day up in Amaran Bay, no, last year, him come tell me, say, him see, you know, he's a young man, stand up. In a thing around 10 years ago, stand up and I say, we don't have no stoplight and we don't have no Kentucky. Remember, this is the same, the Prime Minister, this, you know, when make Christopher Tufton, the health minister, came out and give one woman 85 million for market me because we eat healthy lifestyle and healthy eating.
That was in Burford, didn't it?
Yes. And when them ask him, I say, you mind your own business and private life. You can't private life when you're minister. There is no until you go back to the private life. That's a number one. And then the follow up.
When you go in parliament, you lost that when you say
you lost that. People are question you, and them have to question you. Him said not to have business and live a private life. That alone show off to Jamaica again. You understand? Him feel say if you love him, make him live him life. You know, him have this little lady you know, them have a little green movie. I mean, I call it no blue, no green movie. With this woman a hold on in belly button and I drink that she drink titty milk. And them release it. Remember them, him and the woman alone, you know. So I them video it. No matter about him go to me say, more car one of them figure talk about them I do things to him. Nobody not do nothing to no video on one thing. We don't want to play super serious. You understand? And then come out with these things and rush the reporter, you know, journalists, and them not clap back.
He was so arrogant. He was so arrogant when he answered that question.
Yes. And it's wrong, you know, it's wrong when doing, you know. And them know about them love him. He should get fired same time.
He answered that because he's supposed to be accountable. And if some, I mean, in a democratic society, and you are there saying you are part of the government, you have to answer the electorate.
Must.
When a question is asked of you, you know, the man, I mean, if you don't want the answer, you don't be as arrogant as what he was.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like say him talking to a little, not even a dog, get off like that.
And this, remember, the health ministry is very important for Jamaica, yes. You know, and you help that, you know. At the hospital and everything, you know.
When giving this woman to teach people how to eat and all of those nonsense.
And we never see nothing like that. We don't see no advertisement, nothing. You can't afford a dinner.
You talk about health.
But when you look now, when you look, sister, now at the same prime minister after that, the money they spend, I'm going to get nothing out of the money. Them just tell you, say, oh, well, you have to tell you how to eat healthy. When you have flour, you can't eat flour healthy, ma'am. Or you get flour healthy and rice, paper food. Them not healthy. So no nutrition is not in it.
That's
yes.
Money could have gone in the hospital really and truly and buy equipment.
Yes.
And stuff like that. I mean, you're talking about, I mean, that's the last thing because people cannot afford food down here to eat the way he's talking about. That means he's going to teach rich people them to eat. Because the poor person, I mean, when you look at the poor person diet, you're talking about chicken foot and chicken back and...
Them can't afford that too. Butter and flour.
So they don't be about how them have fish back.
Yeah.
I know he was trying to be sarcastic.
Fish tail too.
When you look at it, you know what I mean, it's not a laughing matter because it's a fact that Jamaican people can't even afford a proper meal.
Nah. And then Andrew put... But we had something to insult, right? The other day, Andrew had one name, Wayne Henry. We call him Wayne Henry Morgan because he did out, you know, all this and get the most money, you know, as an advisor. The most paid as an advisor. He they get 5.79 million. Now them take him and put him in a PIOJ. Yeah? And him run out with the bogus data the other day. You understand? But them, you know, them have a PIOJ. Andrew a data where I'm reading in the budget. And I'll show you about, you know, poverty. Remember 2022, you know, when we're supposed to run the census. Poverty and the housing census and everything. Andrew honest deliberately, the government deliberately stop it. Because, you know, if you don't pay the people, man, up to 3 years run off, I still not pay them, now you will stop it. Can't them get them pay them in the field and complete it not in 3 months. And you can't use the 2022 one and say it's not complete and then you issue it out. That doesn't make no sense. Because when you run that census every 10 years, it's supposed to run. So you allocate the money for it, right? When you run it, you know, it tell you how much people really in a desperation. It tell you the houses, you know how much room they must sleep in, and you know if they have a bed, you know who are work. So it gives you a real data now. And then the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, would get that real data. And then could have given, no, them stop it from 2022. And then come out with a bogus one like people that follow it. I think why that we do fact check around here. Fact checking. Go away with that. That's stupid.
Why?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. A lot of what Andrew Holness is doing is breaching the Constitution.
Yes.
And really and truly, I think the court system needs to be used more than it is doing now. Because it is what they're calling working outside of his remit. It is acting ultra-virus. Means that he have a power. But a lot of what he's doing is outside of his power, and the court needs to address a lot of what he's going on with.
Now, when start a thing where, you know, police will lock him up, them can say arrest him and him there anywhere come a cut ribbon all over the place, like him want fool people. Again, you know, man, social science, right? Him come out with, him a go around and a cut ribbon and then start talk to police now. Remember, you know? Yeah, I remember, you know, him start talk to police now. How is it on crime? He want to trick people. I remember tell him something, sister. If you wear the murder rate or the crime and anything for every prime minister, you have a look on the one of them term. And was a 2-term prime minister in the 12,000, nearly 12,500 murdered when them watch. Different from the one with them eye. Up to 2024. Me not put in 2025. So him at the worst because
people died on the
the word the most.
Control.
The most out of any two-term government. And Bruce are the worst out of one-term government. The worst. And it's there. And Bruce have the highest murder rate 2000 and Andrew have the third highest murder rate 2017. So
bad,
if
that is bad, but
so
you
if
know we have to blame as well, you know?
yes.
You see these police commissioners and police officers under the deer, what that three almost all of them need to be kicked off the force.
I know that. They don't forget fired, some of them forgot
when a
prison.
crime is committed, they should not wait. Our prime minister should not be telling a police officer who to arrest or who to not arrest.
And you know it's illegal though. It's illegal, you know. Yes, it's illegal.
It's illegal. And the commissioner, for the commissioner to be there and see all of this corruption going on and not arrest.
Him aiding and abetting it.
But them a commissioner, but they don't even know the law.
Them don't know the law. This one a woman him go out with. Mom, him go out with the woman in a sentence and come back and then them give a wrong report to. So I'm a liar because them give a report. A man have video it and them don't know, you know. Them say him come and him crash. When we look, we see the woman come out of the back seat, him come out of the driver's seat. Them take up our bag and everything. Him say about time driver, him didn't want the driver's seat. Him never have no set of video. Because I'm glad everybody have phone can video things and I know them don't charge him for that.
Sorry.
Them don't.
Yes.
This guy should have get fired and charged. But him a commissioner. You understand? Google too.
He would have lost, he's supposed to have lost his job because the corruption is so rife down there and yet still no white collar criminal is going to prison.
Yes.
When you said more money was stolen, SSL. Even though they said the kid part with Paula Llewellyn and things like that, Paula Llewellyn supposed to get arrested.
Long time.
There's a part of the Constitution where say she can't get arrested, but no one is above the law, and if you commit a crime, you go to prison.
Of course.
And by you call it a remission of not doing what you're supposed to be doing, she should go to prison. Them should charge her for fraud.
Of course. Because if she break anything,
and abetting the criminals.
yeah, because if she break anything and not follow the rules, I think you can remove her from office too. Because that's something we can remove her from office. What that say?
Yes, there's a part of the Constitution that said they can. But you have to remember saying, when the Constitution was being drafted, one of the reasons why they said that for a person to become a DPP, they should have reached the level of a Supreme Court judge.
Yes.
That is because they're expecting a Supreme Court judge to have integrity.
Yes.
They're hoping that the person who attained the level as a DPP had integrity. They were not thinking that a person would have gotten that post who is corrupt. So when they put in there to say, well, okay, this person might not be able to be fired or whatever, because they're expecting an uncorrupt person to go in there and do what she needs to do without any kind of fear of, okay, this person is going to do this person is going to do that. They did not expect corruption. So even though it seems as if, okay, there's a lot of loopholes there, why it's going on, they did not expect that you're going to have criminals in these positions. The Governor General coming like big boy.
He's a big boy. He's not coming like him a big boy. Yes.
The Governor General, he has prerogative power of doing. As a matter of fact, he can get Andrew out if he wants. He has that power. You understand? So what a lot of Jamaicans are focusing on, Jamaica still under British rule. You think that Jamaica was under British rule, what's going on could have happened?
No, but that's what I tell them. Look how British are run and them still are set under British rule. We get political independence. We get political from 1962. We get political independence. And we pay the Governor General, you know. If we run in place, I must say near to 500 million right now a year. You might get around 30 million charge of pay 1 cent.
The Governor General, just like how we elect MPs to speak on our behalf.
Yes.
The Governor General role is to speak for Jamaica on
Thank
Jamaica behalf to the thing. So when the people them talking about the old England and England, but it's a bunch of nonsense. Canada is in the same position as Jamaica.
Of course.
Canada get independent in 1948.
Yes.
And Canada still have the king, because when you have when you have allegiance with the king, with the United Kingdom, you have a lot of trade agreements and all of these things. That is good for Jamaica. And people remember say Jamaica is a smaller country than that. Yes. And a lot of people really and truly, when they talk about little Jamaica can't go in on its own. Jamaica don't really have any resource to go in on its own. Jamaica needs help. And being a part of the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom gets a lot of respect from around the world. And being a part of that, where you have trade agreement, it's an asset. So when these people coming on and talking about England run Jamaica, and is England running Canada? Canada is in the same position as Jamaica. Same for Australia, same for New Zealand.
Australia run themselves too.
And them run themselves. But the powerful people them believe.
Yes.
If war should break out tomorrow, is England and its allies is gonna be helping Jamaica, not China and Russia.
No, sir.
Because China and Russia is gonna be at the opposite side.
Yes.
China, if war should break out tomorrow, China cannot come close to Jamaica because they would have been on the other side. So for Jamaica to get any assistance, those assistance will be coming from America, England allies to get anything through. But these people think that China can't come here to Jamaica if war break out. Them have a sad thing coming.
True.
Nothing would reach Jamaica, and Jamaica cannot think about too much today and tomorrow. They have to think about 10, 20 years from now. Just like how the Chinese thinking. If you read upon Confucius and you listen to and you look at the doctrine and you see how Chinese people think, they don't think for tomorrow. Them think for 100 years. So when Jamaica with their short-term memory and think that England was with slave master and things like that. It's about 5 hours a country they control the whole world at one point.
Of course.
And most of those countries are independent now. Look at Brazil. You think the Brazil at time I worry about Portugal or Portugal?
No, sir.
They got no time for that.
Argentina, Brazil, the whole place. The whole Africa, you know, must say 2 countries, so them never walk. Them part of it.
Ethiopia was not colonized.
Yes.
But when you look at the whole of the other African countries and South Sudan, because
South Sudan, 2 countries, South Sudan and Ethiopia.
All of those countries, and they want to be a part of the Commonwealth. So a lot of people they're talking about King Charles or King of Jamaica. He's King of the Commonwealth. You have to have a leader. He's King of the Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth of Nations is a different thing from Jamaica independence. Jamaica is independent. Because if what Andrew Holness is going on with, if England had any talk whatsoever,
them came out long time, them that charging.
It would be
him could not do this. None of them could not do it.
Yes.
Remember them could not spread them room and do this. Them won't allow you to do it. Yeah, them won't allow you to do it. Yes.
If you recall when he went to America last year when they were at a conference, you hear what he went on stage? Jamaica is an independent country. We've been independent since 1962.
Yeah, because we're independent, too. But sister, what me I say, we have around 7 more minutes, but what me I say, with Andrew Holness writers, I'm going to go and beat him with it. Andrew Holness must sit up on the ballot. Andrew Holness is disastrous to Jamaica. And all them I do right now, my sister, no PR the man I do. I try to treat the people them more. Sister?
Well, if the people then not look objectively at what is going on, as he said, Andrew Holness is a trickster, coming like a 3-card man. If they consider that and really going to lick him, then we're going to get like what is going on in America right now.
Yes.
And they have to look into themselves and say, okay, if what is going on is right. Because if they look to see how many people voted for Orangeman and oh, they're sorry now. So if they want Andrew Holness, it's on them. And then deserve
Nobody no want him, you know. 21% can't help him. And him not buy no more because that be mandates rights. Mandates like nearly and nearly you just see them half quarter like a 3-1, you know. Believe me. So when the people them get up to come vote, yes. No, them mad with Andrew, man.
Them have to go, and not only that,
yes.
People set up cameras.
Yes, them have them phone and to use it, yeah.
That all of these things, like we say, the uptown ones, and them need to go in at these uptown ones to see who is going to need to vote and things like that.
Yes.
Because he's gonna try to steal it.
All right, Andrew, see it? My learned friend. Yeah, see that? But there is nothing to steal right here. So make him can't try, you know, because we expose him in a real time.
Yeah, but we can't get complacent when
true.
Yeah, we can't get complacent.
True.
So we have to steal the panic like Matlock and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Because these people are desperate because they know a lot of them will be going to prison.
That's why that make people in the diaspora, kind of people are going to vote. No, people in the diaspora in Jamaica, them dying for him, say call it. So what they might try though, they might try come up with something like the green dot poll and come up and say, yes, Andrew, we said no, give Andrew 100% a green dot poll. No one business about you or your green dot poll, big mama. You're good.
Yeah, but know the provenance of that poll and who did their poll to come up with that for it to be accurate. And you can't go on what you call her, something like mama.
Big mama.
Big mama, you can't go on Big Mama because Big Mama is a what you call it? They're
a minion.
Machine. So
yes.
It's a propaganda machine.
It's
so
propaganda man. Straight.
She didn't forget the prison as well.
Big Mama forgot prison, of course. Big Mama forgot prison too, you know.
When she come with the trick, they don't deal with the garden house thing and things like that. You know what I mean? Then the things that's supposed to be taken seriously.
Yes.
That a person could go to that extent, you know what I mean?
A big mama set up that, you know. You know what it's from about Big Mama not talk about the garden house, so they might try to burn it down.
Yes.
Big Mama coming with the granny super a Big Mama again, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be a criminality Big Mama practice one day and I'm a learned sister. I'll be a criminality them practice.
And the father of criminality, so you know what you expect.
Well,
you know,
I don't expect no different. Yes.
Well, it's a lovely speaking to you, my friend. So
all right,
talk to you next time.
I got my sister, enough love, yeah? Respect, cool, yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's my learned sister. We're over there in UK, so you know, yes. You know, we have people, them we call them, you know, we can deal with them and deal with something and something. Maybe just recap because I have to run. Me want to show a little quick thing. Let me show a little quick thing with the one that we're going around. We're going with Mac. Let me show it.
Look on the carpet, we never talk about. Somebody said you're not holding up.
Oh, this is the carpet. Me put out the carpet for show them the carpet. Me don't want to show them the carpet right now. Oh, this is, let me show the carpet quick before me leave. This is one of the road them in Portland where them that tell about the carpet. It coming like the metaverse. Look on this.
Lord, look on the carpet, we never talk about.
Where I'm not reading the carpet that people Korean.
This after the weather last night.
They tear up. St. Thomas Road tear up so too, you know. The brand new highway, Andrew, I tell you, I served so much 100 years. Yes.
Yeah, I did, Bonnie.
Look on this now.
Yeah. Why that river said?
The carpet is for the carpet. Look at lumpy, you know.
Boy, Bonnie then give you carpet and the river fall you up. You a bumpy, man.
No, sir. Look on the carpet. Remember look on this one. This is one that a Portland.
This is how I say St. Elizabeth, Manchester. You know, we put it so we put both bordering. So Pnp is in a unique era. It's a beautiful parish, beautiful community, in a beautiful parish, where people are loving, kind. And I say the backbone of this community, I would say, is agriculture and cricket, people loving and kind, giving. So we are here, and we are here. What's name, Sophia?
Sophia Garden.
All right, we are here with Sophia Garden. As you guys can see, I get to a point down here where it's a little bit challenging or tricky to pass with my car. And you'll see it, and we're going to ask.
No, man, this, hey, say them are criminal law. This look like road to the people. Look how it mash up everywhere. everywhere. In a St. Thomas going out of Russell, me show you this. This is the highway. Let me show you a part of the highway. Let me show them fast. Because I have so much things for showing. Look here. This is the highway out there right now, as I speak. Look on the highway. This is out of Russell. People, I'm going to move this. I sent Elizabeth. This is the brand new highway only just built. When just open, look before the hurricane. Look, see the highway here, people. I've never showed you one of them an accident. This is the brand new highway, you know. We have the fiber optic cable and everything we run under them, you know. This is the brand new highway. Where you see honest thing and put out there, you know, this is the highway. Let me tell you now again. You see this? Yeah. You see this? This have to be over back completely. All of this money goes straight to port and I'm support and one. It's waste of money. Because I remember say the thing when them use and that it start from out of Abbeville go straight up, you know. Remember them dig up on a patch, you know. So this road are gonna continue like this. The first road before them dig it up enough time better. Never stay like this. This can be a brand new road and every part of it will stay like this. And you know, you Andrew them say nothing about it. This is a goddamn disgrace. It is a goddamn disgrace. You know, you demand them say nothing about this. You understand? Nothing at all. I'm going to show you some more about that. But more recap. Let me say more recap. And let me do a Portland too, by the way. Something like that. So you see this? Look on this. See, I give it, see all carpet, mama carpet out there. I give a bag of feeding. Yeah, this is how you come up, bag of feeding. And you have to show your finger them, your voting finger. Me not tell you to appear that them do. Eh? Taxpayers money run like this. Now help them. Look here. On the finger. You see? Look here. Shower. Yeah, look here. I saw them all the people in Jamaica. I see the people them around them. Look there. Eh? Look there. Look here. I feel up the little chicken. Look here.
We're at Molly Oval, where Rada has put on an agriculture.
So all this will be Rada, but me I say shower and finger. Eh? You remember, you know? Michael Mandy and Patterson, them come with Rada to serve the people in the country. And look what them use, look at them take Rada to a political kind of piece of crap. You see what them live off of Rada? Me not tell you, say them can't do without the PNP and with them put in a place, man. Look on this, look here.
Here. We have a booth here where we are giving a fertilizer and chicken feed to our farmers, registered farmers.
Look on this.
Thanks to everyone for coming out and making this a wonderful day. Everybody is learning something and seeing all the things that are happening. I'm so surprised.
People, see everybody seeing all the things that are happening. If you go and get what happen, I get a bag of feed and I get 2 little chicken, something that happen. You saw them push down Jamaica too.
Pumpkin leaves, just like how you cook callaloo. Farming is what raised me. So farmers have a special place in my heart.
So if farmers have special place in them heart, you want to take you up on an election cycle, election time. You come and know 2 things and I use rather do it. The same thing with the PNP, them bill rather, the agency, we fail every farmer. Them politicize it. Remember rather, them use, you know, and you see the fertilizer, them thief it and do all kind of things with it, over about $54 million worth of it. And I say rather they do this. You see them? Yeah. You understand? Look here.
It's a wonderful day, and once again, my Portland family and coming out today and making today a wonderful day.
Do you know? This can be rather, but she run it and oppose and be a shower to get something. You think them look at people that can put them back in a power? And you make the other side still like, man, they say, no, you can't part of people. This is what them do. Or me guarantee some vote. Me give a bag of feed. Remember you vote for me because me give 1 bag of feed. And me get 25 chicken or 50 chicken. Jamaica can't run so. We in the diaspora know say this is a bull crap. Election around, we not see nobody come give no chicken and nobody come at our bone no handout. Yeah? You understand? This is foolishness, this is garbage. Let me just touch low and let me play my KG and hear what I say about Michelle Charles.
Comrades, the Member of Parliament in Eastern St. Thomas, I don't even want to say nothing about her. She is somebody who deserves to be badly beaten in the next election. Badly. She has no class.
None.
I asked Dr. Fenton Ferguson to represent me at the so-called opening of that center.
Yes.
And I chose him because of the fact that he has served so long as a leader of the constituency, winning it 6 times. And somebody who has been a minister of government, was my cabinet colleague, and I thought somebody who had the stature to represent at that occasion. And when I see how she disrespected him, totally out of order, totally uncalled for, unbecoming of somebody who calls herself a member of parliament, an absolute disgrace. Anyway, all she has done is stir up the hornet's nest. And she go and get the sting of her life when election day comes.
Oh, you mean? Hey, see, I start to walk through the place when the Korean file too, you know. Come to put them up.
I know them know why.
My God, look at Vazland. No, sir.
You see that? This is the carpet where you see she come out and come talk. And then for her husband make it worse now. For her husband make it worse because that husband come out and claims him an attack the PNP and turn around and attack him alive. Him attack him own government, the more cabinet ministers, cabinet, and him attack him own, they own Senate, for him part, and him attack them mouthpiece. Look here. Look at Daryl Vaz come do. Look here.
And said, give a boss, right.
This had something in my look. What Daryl Vaz, I'm going to say what Daryl Vaz there.
You think me can come off of that stage and you don't run chichi, man? I'm mad, you're mad. I'm mad, you're mad.
Defend these people.
Labor rights, whether they're in a Portland, St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon, anywhere them there.
So eyes on the file. Say in the brain say left. I'm going to report him. We don't know the ombudsman. But we can report him to a mouthpiece propaganda. So you see this way I'm going to do here, so I have to report him to Queenie first. One of them colleagues in there. And Terry Langton. We have to do that. We have to report him over in the Senate to dark father-in-law, to fish headless, and Tresemme that a war tag. We have to report him to them 3 days. Yes? Apocalypse. Many about apocalypse, right? You must get reported to apocalypse too. Yes. You see? And then you still have to report him to Big Mama Because remember them have to carry it to Big Mama and to Joss Davis. How much of them will report him or I report him to? I report him to them. I mean, I report him to Patrick Daly too, as a liar, and to Champion as a liar. Now report him to them. Yeah? Well, report him can destroy him. We have to report him to the one who go for Damien Crawford. Your eyes on the file. Remember, say we have to report him. We report him to Big Mama, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. So we have to report him to Newton Enos. We have to report him to Newton Enos. The one that we run against Damien Crawford, Newton Enos. We have to report him to Newton Enos too. And we have to report him to what's name Gager. The mayor from down in Trelawney. So him can't go down to them now, harbor him down in Trelawney. You know, the mayor will look about Muako. The mayor said, we want you back, Mama Cow. Yeah, the mayor there. Yeah, mayor. Yes. We'll report him to the mayor there eyes on the file. And then we'll report him to Bill Nevis. So him can't go in a sentence. That a Bill Nevis, remember that tree thing, the triangle thing where you get sliced and you say yes. We have to report him to Bill Nevis too. Yeah? Yes. You understand? Because the man attacking one party. Him no realize him one party him attacking up. Him thinks him dedicate this to the PNP and attacking him one party. You can't believe this? Eh? You see me I say? You understand? If the man attack him one party, so you have to report him to Queenie. This guy attack him one party. Look here. You can't believe, look here. Him not have no sense. No sense. Him brain cell dead. When you have a party and them united like this, when your party united like this, people, you don't want to do this. Look there. When them look eyes on the fire, look at the man. When them united like this, you don't want to do it, you know. See it? Yes. You don't want to attack your one party. You might divide them one party, can attack it. You see it? When your party united like that, you don't attack it. And the PNP don't attack her. You attack your one party. Eh? You hear him? Him dangerous. Very dangerous. Next time, I better go pick something else, but stop attack your party. Your own party you attack. Your own party members, both in the House and the Senate and outside. Eh? You understand? Yeah, him attack him own party. And he never even see it at this. Eh? But a man, you must, listen, my man, him brain cell must be gone when him do this. Eh? Your brain cell gone, man, it never did a work. Make me look for that one, yeah. I want to look for one more thing. I miss my time I run in, I say, let me just say, I can knock it in. Let me look for that thing I know. Whether you would where name again, where name? Where name, whether one name, man. Say me find him, where name? What the nastiness a name? What the nastiness tongue that sent, I forgot the name, where name low? What kind of low name again? Let me say what we save it. What we save low? What we save him as? Kind low, you know. What kind of low name again is on the file? Kind of low that nastiness name again, man. We save him as a low about him. Let me look at me can see him quick. Let me just scan, because I have enough things in that file, you know. Enough things in that, yeah. So I look for low, I save him as. Let me not save him. So here what am I going with now? Big Mama them. Let me tell you what Big Mama them are going with. Let me see. Oh, D. Lawrence Low. Oh, I find him, I see it. Yeah. Lawrence to him there, man. I see where we save him as. See that? Come have a look over save him as. Look on this. Look on this. Let me move this. You know, hear the sound of this. So Lawrence to sit down. And this is what they man do. Look here. And I video the people them, they must tear down something and they run go up a Big Mama with it. Look there. You see what you do? This make any sense? And then he want to blame McGregor. Want to blame McGregor can't get blamed for this. And then Big Mama, if you just come, man, go pay your taxes and you're 1.3 billion now. We see what you have to go away. But this hour. So everyone go up a Big Mama. Big Mama is sick everybody's stomach. Yeah? And for you run out with real thing, you arms us, Big Mama. You feel go away. Yeah, James, man, you feel go away, man. Yeah. See? Big Mama feel go away, man. He feel go away, man. He make the country stay so, you know. You're aiding and abetting criminality. A good thing nobody now to listen Big them now listen Big Mama, you know. Carousing, listen Big Mama, you know. You understand? Carousing. See? Carousing, listen Big Mama. And Daryl Vaz. If you remember, say every December, this government, eyes on the file, it's an arms house government, you know. You know, you must allow animals to come into the country. Serpent and them things, right? You know that eyes on the file? But you know, say every December, they make the people in carrying beer anaconda from down in South America. And them they are bat snake. So 60 foot snake. And have them in a deal. Like them keep a circus in some place up in the hill. Big Mama them host, yeah, them are part of the host of that. Up in a feed them kind of here. Big Mama, beer anaconda. So me want to know if the health ministry test these serpents when they are coming in. Yes? I want to know. Yeah? Them up there, Queenie, the one of them are a beer thing, a beer anaconda them carrying. Yes, so them carrying some of that snake, but it's wrong. Because, you know, we have some endangered species and all kind of things. Them, you can't carry them snake from South America. From down in the Amazon and carry them up there. Some 20 foot and 30 foot snake. Anaconda. I wrap around everything up there. Oh, I mean, I want them, enough of them leave from over the hill. Every December, they might do it. That will stop. You understand? You can't carry in some other country because them just snake don't come from Jamaica. Because Jamaica have some little snake up there too, you know. Remember, you know, you have some little gully snake and some other thing. But the snake, them are carrying some anaconda and it's dangerous. Let me just carry it for 5 minutes, you know, my brother. Let me carry it for 5 minutes because it's dangerous. Yes. Let me carry it for 5 minutes, my brother. Because them up there dangerous. Them need to stop it. This government have to leave. Have to leave. The man, them are carrying snake and them they are wild snake. Anaconda was your eyes on the file. What I answer?
Boy, I'm there, brother. I watch the show.
Yeah. You know, so the man, them, every December, you know, so the thing they might keep up the deal of be anaconda, they might carrying up the better.
Oh, yes, sir.
What that much? Some 60 foot anaconda, 20 foot and all kind of things, you know. Be anaconda up there, you know.
So the one of them crawl up here and up
there. Them carry them in, them import them in. And you know, carrying them kind of snake from in Amazon carry come up Jamaica. It's dangerous, not you. Eh?
I hope it's up our school and go and play something.
And you have the local snake them up there too, you know. Because we have some local Jamaican snake, but them carrying anaconda, some bigger, thicker, yeah, them snake, but they solar you alive. And then them use up there. Yes. So them dangerous.
Okay.
Remember the other day, them say monkey come in and down a black man. Well, up na the hill, them import anaconda. So me want them having a license to carry them in and them get rabies shot and all kind of shot. Them anaconda there. Eh?
Yeah, but brother, you know, see them are destroy Jamaica. Hey, you see in Florida and them place where them have the alligator and the crocodile.
Yes.
You know, so them have certain time of year where they make people go hunting because they want to control the population.
Well, me no know nobody want to hunt them. Brother, me no know nobody want to hunt them anaconda. They still. and go up a big mama and Queenie them and carry down tongue them. But you understand? Me don't know if a special license, but you cannot carry in them snake in the country. Mix up with the local snake. Them it's terrible.
So it's an undisclosed location.
Them have a location, but them know because you have some, yes. And you have some pet owners, them up the tree, you know. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. So like the crocodile, them in there, so when you see them control them, I don't think them want the, you understand?
But if fars go up there, if fars go up, they go play that the song there, they could have bite him up and stick him up there.
No, remember, no man, for me go up there and get dropped up to, you know. That's crazy, man. As a meet up them up. I have to ask him because them keep showing them. As they meet up them lap him up same way, man. Any one of them go up there and get lap up. Eh?
But that if him play the song.
No man, as him go up there and get lap up. So I don't know if him go up there. As him go through and enter. The man that can they lap him up and as some see what's on can be up there.
So anything way up there for you go in there so you
come get lap up. So them yes.
Okay.
But the government, the South Jamaica government start them and love it. You know, I mean, I don't know if them getting a license and you know, when they vet them come out and you know, come
but
you know,
so,
leave them.
You know, so you can't blame them again. You can't blame them again. You can't blame them again either. Because they collect money for them kind of thing.
Yes,
yes. Our million and something they get right. So you can't blame them.
1.5. Yes.
Yeah. So you can't blame them because them not hiding again.
Yes.
But I like to know how the million they spend it. I like the investigation. Who spend the 1.5?
Yeah, that too, you know. Because that's over 200. Yeah, that's over 200 million, you know. Yes. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, them get a piece of food. But them not easy. And then you see Vaz him now, he come out and burn him one party wicked. What a man for fool.
That's why I say, if you go by party, go try that tune there.
No, I'm not getting a chance that them go up there and get wrapped up. Boy constructor wrap him up as we and construct. And I can that movie, you know. Remember I can a serpent that want him if him go up there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So him now have no time to go play, him now go be, you know. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. But when I try to, you know, is attack the PNP and I realize him attack him colleagues.
No, you can't the song they can't attack PNP, you know. The song they can't attack PNP.
Nah.
Like the song they can't attack some people. You understand some different kind of people. See things that could different.
Okay. But this is what them do. You know,
collect them.
You know, and then, but let me ask you though, over as them turn a member of parliament, much as a minister. You could have run something and turn as a minister better?
It's a trick question because I see you exposed him one time with the traffic light there, right? Yeah. Remember say him did recommend the metaverse if I'm not mistaken.
Him say one recommend it's the best thing and him move the police. Metaverse say red cell not better.
Yeah. The metaverse.
Yes. Hey, remember, you said I come, you can call me learning sister, I call you my brother. And I can talk to you.
What a wonderful, this lady full of information.
She learned it, man. I'm learning sister. For you hear me say that, you know? Yes. Yes, so we can call her, yes.
Yeah, yes. Man, Mr. Sister, you're great. I can't fool you.
No, sir.
A real man lights that.
Yeah, yes, man. Remember, you're a real man lights, you know, so remember, so we don't take fast doctrine. Eh? We don't do fast doctrine, so you know. So we keep it real. You know? Because when you know man there, you know, they can't trick you, you know. Running in your brain and, you know. Mash up, story of your cranium.
Hey, not even one man light you can't find.
You can't run with man lights. Man there. Turncoat is not a man there. It's not a turncoat.
No, we're not a turncoat.
Yeah, so real man there you can't run with them.
Man there is free, that's snake, man.
Yes, man. Real man there to run with them. Yeah. Yes, man, you understand? Yes. Yeah, man.
I tell you, brother. I said the lady there, may I tell you.
So all that word. So yeah, I remember say somebody, hey, you know, so we have one them big discussion G Dan. You know, yes, and it start at one, you know, Jamaica not going over with third party. No. So we answer this, so no, we don't want them kind of talk the right now. That don't make no sense, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. May I tell you?
Yes. No, but that hear this now. You know, Jidan, you say you vote for JLP and say one man makes sense. So you don't tell yourself a lie. So tell me something. If it's a Crawford, I don't go one makes sense. So Andrew makes sense to you? Them the one that would just play the song, they're making a sense to you. Eh?
No, I recommend the metaverse, you know. Remember
Yes.
that, you know.
And tell me, Cougar makes sense to you? Tell me which one Andrew makes sense when them talk. Yeah, you say you vote for Andrew, don't you have to have a wider range of thinking, you know. Can't reason with you still. You understand? You reason with you, but them don't make sense. Yeah. 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 No, may I ask if them make sense to you? Them make any sense? 5 years ago, him can't get any traction. No. No. You understand? Him can't get no traction. All right. So all right. Let me tell you something. I don't know how young he is. I mean, I'll continue with this. See? Oh, none of them don't make sense. Okay. You have Bruce schooling. It come with NDM. NDM. I'm backed by private sector and everything. It's not going away. So it's not about third party. You have about people where the real service. And one man will get up and it's not a thing about to start party. You understand? No, but you can't put PNP and JLP in a thing now. You say you vote for Andrew and then you are telling me not PNP. So you politics you say you play now. You just tell me you vote for Andrew. And if you tell me something where Andrew them do, you depend on a phone right now and make a PNP make you have it. Up on your tablet and them thing they ask for Andrew do. So we not play that thing the way you play, sir. You understand? And yeah, so and in America, no way. If you go check them party, it's hundreds of years old. You understand? They say never vote for Andrew. I think you say you vote for him up here. Yes. Me sure me look back one way you say, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you see me I say? But you can't mix up the as me say, me not give them more time, we don't mix up real party and real people with criminal. Let me tell you something, nothing wrong with JLP party, you know. Yeah. You vote for Bruce. And that me I tell you, man, you must vote for the party, you vote for the JLP. That's why you thought that way there. Me no say you vote for them. So you say in your speech it can identify you, you know. But it identify you. So we know you vote for them. Because them can't come and tell a lie, but you have to do your own research. Like I say, me can't reason with you. Can I reason with you, you know? I know like some other guy when I reason with them, but them not have no sense. But when I reason with you, you have to have open mind. Why you vote for Bruce? Why you vote for Bruce? Because Bruce come and tell you this and that, but Bruce do nothing. Bruce will look the worst economy. You understand? You see, Bruce run the worst economy. See? So you tell me saying I vote for Andrew, you vote for Bruce. How much time you have no liar to the party? If you tell me that, how much time you vote? Yeah. Because what PJ was not it. No, right away, me I tell you say you're JLP. And you don't have to write nothing more, yeah? Don't write nothing more. Just go and tune in. Go and tune in and don't write nothing more. You just a JLP at Att and you know, you don't know what to do now because Andrew confused you. Bruce wasn't it. Bruce mashed up the economy. Yeah, Bruce mashed up the country. Yes. Serious to God. And he made Mama P have to go back and try to straighten out IMF. Bruce destroy the country. Yeah? You're good, man. You're good, man. Yeah? You're good. Saying so Bruce wasn't it. And Bruce unleash. Andrew on this plan we are talking about young people. And this is how we get about young people. Don't fool yourself. Now again. Andrew had the worst thing with him 28. And the most shine pan the hill. Yeah. Yeah, man. Me know you not disagree, but I'm going to tell you. Because I can't remember, you know, Mr. Man, you know. Like command they say you must first in study. So we always do that, you know? All right. Yeah, brother. Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So the man, may I tell you, say, Andrew, I go around now and I try to do PR, and it's not working, brother. Yeah, the man must sit up on the ballot.
Hey, you see what a great caller earlier said.
Yes.
If she said, she can imagine Manley. Him can go talk to Brock and him can talk to Farrakhan and some great leaders, right?
Yes.
The younger people them, in my opinion, where Andrew can talk to, I people them like Alice and the people them buy Alice food.
Backside and that Alice I read pies in and see them put her back. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm to them kind of people that you understand? So if they care about the community and care about the country, I say, no, you can't come here, so you know?
Yes.
And then put her back before time.
No, she must go see for banning better. She not different. All right. Listen, me now go India, I go a lot of countries, me travel a lot of places. But right now, me and mama, I like travel with my wife, right? Because my wife travel all over the world too, you know. I travel with my kids them too, you know. If I holiday and them things, so I like do that. But let me tell you this, me now go India. Because me now go place where me can't get food for eat. And when me see that me not unite. I mean I eat out of the pot them, me no want to do nothing like that. So me no want to go India. Yeah, and certain place me now go. It's a little thing where the man have him and actually, oh me forgot, you mad? Brother.
But brother, as simple as you take what me I say, you know. You look, if a man care about him country and care about him people well-being,
yes,
he will never allow her. But it look like she's some kind of political person with them things they're desperate and need now. You understand?
Yes.
So they put her about, but it better than me just give her money and make she turn her yard pass.
Yeah, because as I said before, brother, as I said before, a political thing in my place. So Alice is different from them Indian seller.
That's what yeah, to them people.
And the same thing Alice I sell. I better you go India then go eat them food. Before you eat from Alice, I mean not do it. So there is zero and then me not eat sea creature. Me not eat crab and lobster. Remember them about that feeder. Me not eat it. Them sick my stomach. Crab and lobster and shrimp and thing, you know. Me love people for what they want to eat, but me not eat anything, you know. Me not eat. Saying them they are sea roach. You know, but people start eat them and feel nice. Like when they eat crocodile, for them thing that, but not my thing. So, you know, instead of if me to eat from Alice, me I tell you this better. Me rather go up, me not eat, and me rather fly go India go eat from them. I mean I do it. So Alice now have no chance with me. Alice should go home, you know.
Yeah man, but before them say, it's known and I mean them say rape is the most painful death, you know. So them say. But me rather want raccoon bite me more than big on your branch. That's the truth.
Yeah, so my better state, you know. It's not different from the man that wilderness, you know. Yeah, there's Alice. Yeah, what me money from Alice, you mad? You Alice take the bucket, you know. And deal with it, you know, and clean, and then the same bucket that I wash crab and everything, you know.
Yeah, man.
And you know, man, come out under the first, so Alice deal with it. We can't talk out here. The place stink up, and it's just, when she want to, she just deal with that thing,
and the GLP party never find it important to protect the public from that.
No.
Right? In fact, she didn't put her back early. Than when the judge said she forgot it.
Yes.
It's a wicked setup, could have never put wicked.
A bushrat put her back still, you know. A bushrat because remember, you know, sometimes them want them people, if you check it, and it might be a delicate, but she can draw some people film, so I make sure put her there.
Well, me and the lady say have a great trade education, but me I tell you, him forget lock up if him break the code.
Him forget, yes, bushrat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dangerous. But Alice, you can't deal with the public like this. You can't put, and let me tell you this, I saw JLP doing, and then put you on time out and make 2 months blow off, or 3 months, or 6 months, and then bring you back. Look on Flight D, look on Daryl Vaz, look on Again Thai, look on the whole of them, see them bring back all Queen either. Them not, nobody not get punished. Them feel say, yo, me could just go and run, we are clique, we are gangster. You understand? Mash it up. We not business by line, we pocket. We market jagger, we will finish teeth out all of this. When we finish them, when we done, I go prison. When we go away.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But me want to put it like, market you when you win more, you put it in a constitution. Say, Alice, say, bang! From your in a constitution.
Hey, so my brother, them are some serious man there, the man to put it in the constitution, you know?
Yeah, man.
The superior law of the land, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
The man said, put it in the constitution.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
You must protect your people, man. Government protect. Hey, Dada, remember say Buju Pant and go their feet, and them stop them, you know.
Them stop Buju.
Stop Alice, you know.
And them never do nothing, you know. Stop them from feed poor people. But you put back Alice.
Stop Alice, you know.
Yeah.
That hurt me, you know, man.
Eh?
That hurt me, man.
Alice nasty bad man. Alice, yeah, listen, and you know have nothing about you, man. If you go away, man. If I better them they give her the job, make sure go dump the rubbish. A river time.
Yeah.
Go up on the truck side, you're good.
Yeah, I give her a different job or something.
Yeah, but not with food, brother.
You have to protect the public, man.
Yeah, not with food. You can nasty so in a way the food that cook the little nasty crab. And crab done nasty already. And you mash up the people, then sister, stop it, man. Stop it.
Go away, man.
Anyway, them for go away, man. Anyway, brother.
Yes,
me
brother.
see the tree now, man. I'm running out of my time to go eat some little. Tomorrow, you know, people.
Keep up the work.
You know, so I come back for low, you know, because low went out. I'm going to deal with him. Big mama, you for go away. You are not nobody. You just have germs that take up people time. You for go away, man. Go away, man. So, me there, yeah, brother. Later.
Yes, brother. I will.
Some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people elect the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. True money and power and fame. We're gonna find up the youth, them relive down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them.